only by frozen memories. It's time. Racing on these broken dreams.
Hello, hello, hello again, everyone. We are back for more. All right, here we go. Hello. All right, we're going to be playing some Stellaris tonight, but thank you, everyone, for all those that came out and hung out during the food stream. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoy them, but let me know. Like I said, Sunday, we're going to be putting out a poll of what people like to watch, what people enjoy, and kind of just come up with a more stable schedule. Right now, it's kind of just any nights that kind of work, but I want to get a real schedule going. So, all that to say, welcome back. After the food cooking stream, we're going to play some Stellaris, continue our galactic domination. That shows my eyes are squinty. I should have my eyes wide open. All right. We are playing a lithoid species who is trying to destroy the entire galaxy and everyone we meet. The funny part is we've only met one person. Now, we have basically destroyed them. We've subjugated them. They are now under us, and they will be following what we say. And they're basically our border with everyone else right now. We're going to continue spreading wider and wider. We're doing a pretty wide build, and we're going to go from there. Ooh, I love these pictures. These pictures are so pretty. I'll be honest, they're so pretty. All right, let's load it up. Wow. Wow. All right. Here we go. So, we did win the war. Our fleets should be moving back. Yep. They're going to come back, heal up. We are now, or actually I should say, we are the rulers of these guys. Now, we are improving our relationships with them. 2 should be more than enough. We don't need to do much here. Can we already negotiate the agreement? We're going to say we could do this. Independent diplomacy is fine. Expansion's permitted. What we are... Wait, we did vassal. Do we want tributary? Yeah, I think we actually want tributary. With high basics and high research, high advanced, high strategic. Now, this would be like the dream. But... we really want to... actually, not really resources. We make enough resources. I'm not too worried about that. Ideally... oh, that's 5,000? Hold on. What's the current agreement? Current agreement. Current agreement is what? We can say, we won't integrate you. I don't want to do that anyways. You can engage in your own diplomacy. Ooh, influence tied to the overlord when they build an outpost. That might not be bad. So if they expand down here, I get some. I'll be honest, I don't know if I care too much if they do expand. This is what we're primarily looking at right here. Right, where it's like, oh, 23,000. This isn't even giving me anything. Hold on. This gives me 6 alloys? 99555. This is terrible. Hold on. This is the wrong one. Hold on. Oh, it's these guys. That's what I was thinking. I was like, why? So if we were to do this, allow them to do that, I wouldn't mind. That would be a lot of good resources. 324. Science is a big one. Vassal is not what I want, though. I really want tributary. I'm okay with that. We don't even need to have this. What it would come down to is I want science. Science is the big one. Basic resources. Advanced. And strategic. This is only 669. Hello, Mac. Welcome back. What is this? 33 alloys and 84. We're actually okay on alloys. So what if I said no alloys? I wanted that. 5,000 influence. That's hilarious. This is just so much. For 4, it's not even that much. Okay. So what if we did this? This would only cost 669 influence to get 3384, 229, tons of science. We don't care about any of this. Loyalty change will be bad. But it would be really good for us. So we'll look into that. We're going to save up some influence. Oh, no, we won't. We're going to spend it. I lied. We're spending a lot of influence right now. Wouldn't it be bad to get some influence, though? I need to make sure they don't move past us and steal some of these spots. So I'm going to say we need to at least build here in case they try to move through us. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot, though.
Construction complete.
We eventually want to kind of run over this way. Get all this stuff. But let's see what we got. Active, this will turn one of our places into a Gaia world for 3,000 unity. I don't think that's worth it. Not for us. Idol leader, that's the Empress, we're fine with that. Construction ship. Eventually, we want to kind of come back here. We're going to heal up our navy. All right. Besadon warriors, Besadon warriors sighted. All right. For several months now, we have received scattered reports of small numbers of alien mercenaries and privateers operating on the frontiers of our space. They call themselves the Besadons and are apparently exiles of a nomadic warrior culture inhabiting overcrowded space stations in and around Urgel system, around here. Their passage near our space proceeded without incident, but they warned us against trespassing. Oh, we've read this one before. Oh, they're a different one, though. Outsiders, we are the Besadons. Unlike the civilized star nations of the galaxy, we have no single master to lord over us, but I have been chosen to convey this message to you on behalf of all of the houses. Ooh, that's a pretty cool looking one. Do not try to impose your soft and effete ways upon us. You may freely send your alien ships into Besadon territory, but do not expect them to return. Our warriors will welcome the diversion, however. Transmit this frequency only if you wish to offer tribute or if you have need of mercenaries as well as the means to pay for them. Fair enough. What are we maxed out on? This, I can't get 550, so I don't know what to do there. And we've got a timed project. What's this one? Oh, I think I have a science ship going. Yeah, he's going in. Okay. So he's going to try to get there in time. How much time do we have? Oh, we have 1,100 days. We're fine. We're fine. All right. Any other rock? Beneath the ruins of the largest city, an amazing discovery was made. An artificial underground complex of immense proportions was detected by surface-penetrating sensors. The entrance, highly elaborate in design and possibly ceremonial in nature, was easily located, but further exploration was quickly halted. The two large moons of Bolthor 1 exert exceptionally powerful tidal forces. So strong, in fact, that they affect the motion of magma currents in the planet's core. The underground complex seems to be built with this in mind, with the corridors and chambers periodically flooded with running lava. Luckily enough, the ebb and flow can be predicted, but it is as yet a mystery why a relatively advanced civilization would construct a subterranean death trap like this. Keep digging. Let's find out. All right, our official leveled up. That's good. He's the one that's kind of running. Let's see. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Not that one. Oh, that's frontier section. Hold on. I only have 2 sectors. Hold on a second. Not you. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, so it's this one. Oh, is this not a sector? Hold on, do I need to make this into a sector? How do I make this into a sector? Put you off to the side for a moment. Management, add a sector. Okay. So, here we go. So you are over a tech world, generator world, and a, what are you? Factory world. Tech generator there. Why are you squinting? I know. Why does it look like I'm squinting? I agree. I don't know. Okay, so does it look like, are my eyes closed a lot? I realize that. Okay, hold on. Let me try this. No, it is picking up. Hold on. I can fix this. Because I agree. I was wondering if that was just me. I'm so glad you mentioned something. Thank you. Give me a second. Let me try collaborating again. Let's try this. How's this? Is this better? Let me know if I'm squinting again. I don't understand this game. Underdog! Welcome, welcome. Well, let me tell you about this game, Underdog. He has eyes. I do have eyes. I do. And I'm a Canadian. Okay. So let me get this going here. Let's see. No, we don't care about that. Specialist Pops would be good for Tech World. And what do we say? Factory World? That's good for Tech World and Factory World. Trust Growth does not matter. He's not a counselor, so these two don't matter. Really, this is the only one option. Okay. So, Underdog, have you ever played Stellaris, or have you started jumping into it? And welcome, Kyle Vane. Welcome, welcome. So, we are playing a species called lithoids. Lithoids do not eat food. They eat minerals. What happened to your points? No, you're lying. Are you serious? No, you're lying. Did you really? No, Isu has 5,000 points. Yes, yes. Underdog, this is a very, very detailed game. You will play like 3 or 4 run-throughs and still be learning. But the biggest thing is that I find this game to be a fun role-playing game, which means you can do whatever you would like. You can be friendly, you can be evil, you can play it however you want to play it. And each run-through, you'll just learn little bits and pieces here and there. You're not going to get it all on the first run-through. So it's also quite a micromanaging game. They've tried to balance it out, but yeah. Oh, remember when East only had 90 something? I liked my total then better. Yeah, right. I don't know what happened there. I'll be honest. I don't know why East 2. You know what? I wonder if it's because Firebot on the other computer keeps track differently than the Firebot on this computer. I wonder if that's it. Thank you for the 100 bits, though. I appreciate it, Kyle. Let me add it to your list here for the end of month spins. So we have, you will pick a species is the big thing. And each species acts differently. For example, lithoids will eat minerals instead of food. They'll be very slow in repopulating. And you can just play around and see what you like. You can conquer the galaxy through military. You can befriend everyone and not have to worry about military. So it's all how you do that. Now, we are playing this species, and our goal is to destroy the galaxy. Not kill people individually, but literally make the galaxy explode. That is one option. There are so many options, and one of them is to explode the galaxy. And that is our goal. So we are going to try to explode the galaxy. And in doing so, we're going to just kind of move forward. Now, in order to receive the benefits of one of these solar systems, you have to take a construction ship and build a starbase there. This is what makes your borders. You cannot own the same spot that someone else owns. And that means that they have a starbase there. Now, you can conquer it. You can do other ways of getting around that. But initially, you have to build a starbase there. And the first person to build a starbase there gets the spot. Now, these kind of events will pop up. So let's read this one. Polychromatic star. Ekert, which is one of our scientists, reports fascinating changes in Gemma's fusion reaction since the passage of the magnetic storm. It appears that the storm induced unexpected nuclear reactions within the star's core, resulting in a steady release of alloys from its convective zones. That's awesome. Alloys are what we call an advanced material, advanced resource, and they are used mainly in shipbuilding. That is what you will build ships and defensive ships and stuff like that with alloys. Okay, so here are your resources. You have energy, minerals, and food. Those are your basic resources, and advanced resources, which are consumer goods and alloys. Alloys, once again, are used for ships. Consumer goods are for your population to stay. You have to give them kind of like civilian goods, right? gadgets, luxuries, stuff like that. So you don't want to run out of consumer goods, then your population gets very unhappy. Now, food for most civilizations is necessary, or most species, because that's what they eat. Now, once again, we are playing a species that doesn't eat food, so we just need to keep that in mind. We don't really need food. Minerals are used for buildings, not military, but buildings. If you want to build a robot factory, if you want to build a museum, if you want to build a civilian industry, stronghold, any kind of buildings will all use minerals. So minerals are super important. Now, for our species, we also eat minerals. So that's very important to have lots of minerals. Some that we can eat and a bunch that we can put into our buildings, and buildings make a planet better. Energy credits are used for robot upkeep. They're used for ship upkeep, so all of your fleets will have energy upkeep. You build the ship with alloys, and it'll cost energy credits every month. There's building upkeep, and all that stuff. So every time you build a building, it also costs to keep it running, right? And things like that. So let's read this. It appears, let's see. These complex and idiosyncratic reactions are producing the unusual polychromatic flaring we have observed. In any case, it will continue to be a source worthy of close study for some time. So we can add 7 science, add 7 physics research to it, or add 2 energy credits to Gemma and 5 alloys. These are both good. Science in these types of games are so important. But I will say alloys are a big player in our species here, or our civilization, because we are so evil that we have to have a good military. So we would rather have the alloys and the energy credits than the science. We get science mainly through jobs. So if we look at our science here, this is our science. We get physics research, and you'll see this little pop-up, and it says we produce 187.17 physics research every month. Now, where's that coming from? Well, you start with 10 no matter what. Base, you get 10 for free. Now, from space stations, we get 63. From specimens, which we'll go over in a second, I get 20. But from jobs, I get 93. You will get a lot more from jobs than you will from stations. So that is why I care more about jobs than the fact that the station would give me 7. If we look at society research, we see that it has a base of 10.5. Stations give us 28, but let's drop down here. Jobs give us 122. A much bigger significant difference between these two. Once again, stations usually don't beat your jobs. Your jobs will give you more science than your stations. So I don't put a lot of effort into getting more science from stations. Same with engineering. Stations give me 34, but jobs give me 176. So once again, science will generally come from your jobs, which are like your tech world, building science buildings, research labs. You'll get a lot more science from these than you will from just stations. And stations being, let's see if I can see it here, like this right here. So this solar system, I get 3 science because I built a station that can collect science here. Okay, you can see under each one how much you get from each one. Chat, we need thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers? Thoughts and prayers for whom? So, all this to say, I am hopefully taking my driver's test tomorrow, and I need it to go well. Oh, that's so exciting, Mac. If you really are, honestly, if you really do want prayer, I do have a prayer channel in Discord. If you want to post it there, I'll add it to my prayer list. I will try to remember. Anyways, let me write down. Because I want to pray for you either way. I think there is a lot of power in prayer. Prayers that I can actually take the test, and prayers that I don't die. I don't think you'll die, Mac, but I do get the nerves, and that you pass. I get that, so I'll definitely be praying for you, Mac. Yeah. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's so exciting. So in this, there's all this stuff. So we see like all these spots over here that have, these are solar systems where I can get like 9 more energy credits and 6 minerals. Now, once again, same idea here. Let's look at energy credits. We see we produce 1,210. We get 271 from stations, but 913 from jobs. So you still get much more from jobs than stations. Even this one's about 2 times more. Food, we don't care about. We haven't been focusing on that. All right. But that's exciting, Mac. I really do hope it goes well. I'll be praying for you. All right, Void Unclouded. The Void Clouds are, as far as Kelzen researchers can tell, among the oldest entities in the universe. They seem to have originated just a scant few billion years after matter as we know it first appeared. The tremendous forces of the young cosmos making something out of nothing. They would have been stars once, but were not. Explaining their apparent animal intelligence is more difficult, but the answers might lie in the abnormally strong electromagnetic fields that keep them together, another product of their primordial beginnings. It is not inconceivable that, given enough time, the circulation of its strange stardust and gravitic fields aligned in a flexible approximation of neural pathways. Moreover, the clouds seem to be receiving impulses from one another, if not outright communicating, light years apart. Quantum entanglement is suspected to play in a role in the phenomenon. Now, these are some creatures we found, and we could say they will not stand in our way and we'll get extra damage against them. Or we can say humbling and get 10% more physics research from jobs. If we look at this, my jobs give me 95, so an extra 10% will be 9.5. That's pretty good and much better than damage. I'm not worried about damage against void clouds. It's specific against void clouds. I don't really care about that. I would rather have the science. I've been waiting for 3 years to do this. If I fail or I can't even take the test, I'm going to be so mad. It's okay, Mac. I will tell you, I get nervous during interviews. I've been so nervous during an interview, I've forgotten even the most basic things. And I remember a story from someone that's very close to me. I won't say who, but they got up in front of the school for a spelling bee and they forgot their name. Like, that's how nervous people get. So if you can't take it, or if you get so nervous or you're so stressed about it, don't panic. You're not the only one to ever be stressed. You can do it. Oh, I do love that one. Wait, Underdog, are you coming from Jay Mazing's stream? Because I love that one. I believe that's Jay Mazing's. Yes. Squirrel. I love Jay Mazing. He's so cool. All right. Any other rock? Yeah, he and I are friends. Oh, I love him. He's so amazing. You're so lucky and he's so lucky. All right. An expedition was sent down into the volcanic tunnel network. Navigating the magma-scoured basalt maze will be a delicate business, as the frequent ebb and flow of lava periodically maroons the expedition deep within. When or if the end of the labyrinth is reached, there is also the long road back that needs to be traversed. Once inside, there is no way of communicating with the expedition. We can only wait. So these are called archaeological sites, and you can send a scientist or a science group to go dig the site and find out what they can find there. This one, we found this like underground cave and cavern, and it keeps filling up with lava or magma and then like emptying out because the moons are so strong that they even raise and lower the magma underneath. So they're going to keep digging and we'll see what else we can find. He said I was his favorite streamer. Oh, are you a streamer? Here, let me give you a follow. Let's go. I love meeting other streamers. It's so much fun. I love it. I can't wait to catch your next stream. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I love meeting new people, and it's a good time. All right, let's go and claim this one as well. We're trying to save up influence, but the problem is I need these things. All right, let's go. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I think that puts us at 650 followers. Let's go. Meeting our goal. Let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate the follow. It means a lot to me, Underdog. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to catch your next stream and see. So what do you play? Or what do you like to stream? Hey-oh! You were number 650, the specialist of followers. All right, alien entity identified. A tubular alien entity has entered orbit of Hanan Tier 2. Where is this? Is this here? No. This one? Ah, here we go. All right. With no warning or explanation, it appears to be moving without engines or thrusters, gliding in complete silence through the void of space, cylinders rotating ominously. Though it has yet to display any signs of aggression, it refuses to acknowledge our hails. Our military advisors warn that it may pose a considerable threat to the inhabitants below and implore us to engage neutralization protocols. Video games. Very good. Very good. I like it. Well, there you go. I can't wait to catch your next video game stream. Here, let me get you a shout out here, Underdog. All right, everyone go give Underdog a follow. Send them some love. Can't wait to catch them play. Ooh, Linked Banner of the Spark. I have not heard that one. That's exciting. Our scientists, however, plead that we instead learn from this remarkable piece of technology. Oh, we're going to study it. No, we study it. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but we're going to study it. All right. I'm a little concerned because we are making food and oh, here's where. We don't need food. We don't need food. This is a Forge World. I guess it doesn't need me to replace it, but I don't need food. All right. So we just finished our research. It's so good. Yeah. All right, that's exciting. I'll have to check it out. Linked. Okay. Here, give me a moment. Let me write it down. All right. And Linked is the game. Okay. Linked Banner of the Spark. I'll have to look into it. I always like getting recommendations for games and checking out what's fun and new. All right. It actually has everything. Ooh, everything. Everything. All right, we could do tile blockers. These are usually like, meh. Gene clinics, I don't really use as much. They're pretty good actually, but I don't use them as much. Collective self, external recruitable leaders, it's okay. Planetary infrastructure cost, it's okay. Tile blockers, okay. Alien zoo. Zookeepers turn consumer goods, so cost consumer goods, into research points and amenities. Amenities produced scale with protected fauna and conserve fauna. No, that's not what I'm going for. Energy siphons. No, we're not using lasers. I don't care about those. Regenerative hull tissue. Imagine Animal Crossing with robots and combat. All right. All right, I can get behind that. I like it. I can get behind that. All right, farmers we don't care about. Shields we don't care about because of how we build. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on Earth. There you go. Crime and amenities, no. And organic plants are just food. So we don't care about really any of these. These are all blah. Let's be honest, they're all pretty blah. So we're going to go with tile blockers. 13 months. Why is this one so much longer? 27. No, we'll go with this one though. I think, actually, let's just check real quick. So tile blockers means that there's a spot here that's blocking us from building on it. So we could pay 300 to clear it out. This one would give us 2 more agriculture districts. And as you can imagine, agriculture districts are food. So I don't care about that one. This one is also agriculture district, so we don't care about that one. All right, we've got deep sinkhole and quicksand. Don't care about that. Massive glacier, no. No volcanoes yet. We see there's a lot of quicksand, though. Apparently, it's a big problem in our universe. Okay, so toxic kelp would give us 3 agriculture districts. Who cares? No, we don't want agriculture. Because agriculture's food. We don't care about agriculture. Usually, I'd be like, oh, that's pretty good. Wait, is this slums? No, industrial wasteland. Oh, max agriculture district. Stop. Stop. Wait, unblocks Great River, giving us +2 agriculture districts. Blah. I thought we were onto something. What is this? Agriculture districts? Yeah. Like this one wouldn't be bad, but we don't have that research yet. Oh, here we go. Active volcano. It'll give us 2 more districts. That's good, actually. So we do want the volcano because we have one with a volcano. At least. Let's see. Once again. Oh, max mining district. So if we do the toxic kelp, we could get another mining district on one of our generator worlds. That doesn't matter. Wait. Max districts -1. That's a good one. We're just going to keep spending our energy credits. This is just giving extra districts. Districts are general, so you can just build whatever you'd like on a max district, unless it's specific. Okay. This one, let's see. We've got toxic kelp, which would give us 2 mining districts on a unification center, so we don't care about that. Okay. A volcano here, which will give us 2 more, so that's good. So volcano is probably the one we're going to choose. It's a little more expensive, but worth it. Okay, let's keep it going. Monthly trade price too low. That's for energy credits. We'll be fine. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, we'll be fine. All right. We are going along. The interesting part of that statement is that might be true for now. New sand is being created all the time. If we stopped using sand to make concrete and glass, we might be able to outpace the stars in the sky. Ooh, this is a deep question, Kyle. Stars often combine, so the number of stars is decreasing. Are new stars ever being made? I've heard of stars going out. I have not heard of new stars being made.
I have arrived.
Kender Frog, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, my friend? All right, our fleet's still flying back. Man, it take forever. Sleepy. I get that. I get that. Well, hopefully not too sleepy, but if you're falling asleep, I get it. I get it. Thank you for stopping in. Ooh, we got a new one. By the way, Kender Frog is also a streamer, so if you're looking for another wonderful streamer to follow, she plays Timberborn on Tuesdays and Thursdays and a date night stream on Saturdays. So definitely recommend. Really fun. All right, Renowned Paragon. We got this guy who's wanting to join our group. The Baron. Whoops. Okay. The Baron is of imposing stature. Everything about him radiates rigid military discipline. His boots are spotless, his uniform neatly pressed, and his eyes are watchful and calculating. But beyond the strict facade, there is something else. His face is a map of grief. I come to offer my services as an admiral and tactician. Accept my pledge, and I will crush those who would do you harm. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at this guy. He's got, if he's a counselor, we get +2 influence, which is pretty good from power projection. Military ship speed goes up by 25%, and ship starting experience gets an additional 500, meaning they'll start off at a higher level as soon as we build them. Naval capacity goes up by 5%. That's good. That's how many ships we can have in our navy. Ship weapon damage. All right. Here's your joke. What is Forrest Gump's computer password? What is Forrest Gump's computer password? All right. Tracking +7% is good. Leader experience gain -10%. Leader lifespan -10. This is not a bad leader. This is actually a very good leader, especially if we put him on the council. Now let's take a quick look at our government. we would be replacing sublight speed, naval capacity plus 15, defensive platforms, council agenda speed. What's this negative one? I don't know what the negative is. Or we've got planetary defensive armies doesn't matter. Ship weapon damage, sublight speed plus 15. That's good. Naval capacity plus 5. Ship weapon. The problem is I don't want to replace any of these three. I like the ones I have. Jenny, no, it's a one forest one. Like run forest will run. One forest run. What is a rabbit's favorite music? All right, let me see if I got this. What is a rabbit's favorite music? Hip hop. Hip hop is my answer. Is that correct? All right. Let's talk to this guy and see if we want to hire him. Yup, that was a good one though. I just thought of, like, I never thought of that one before. We could replace this guy, naval capacity and military ship speed. Oh, ship speed 10% in naval capacity. We could replace him. He's the only one that I might replace. So let's bring this guy back. Kids told me tonight. That's a good one. I like that one. Well done, Kender. All right, let's interview this guy. If you're an admiral, where's your fleet? To my shame, it is lost. We were orbiting a red star making vital repairs when our enemies ambushed us. They came from all directions. Outnumbered 10 to 1, I watched as my ships and their crews met their end around that hellish sun. As a parting gift, I was allowed to live. Even now, I carry the shame of that defeat. Why do you wish to join us? You understand that peace is a luxury bought by war. Should you not serve your noble house? House Jeriden fell with me. After my defeat, I was consumed by a thirst for vengeance. Believe me, my enemies paid for what they did. My honor may have been taken, but not my skill in battle. This I pledge my life. Do we like this guy? I like him. I like him. He doesn't give us speed, so that is one of my things I don't like about him. But he does give us influence, which I like. He does give us naval capacity. And if we put him on a fleet, he gets weapon damage and tracking, which is going to be really important when it comes to later on. Now, upkeep is 8 unity. We can afford that. So I will take him and I will put him into my navy. So let's go to our navy. Let's look at our cruisers real quick. Their tracking, 30% is bad. That's the odds of hitting something. Now, if he boosts these, he could go over one of these. Really what we want him admiral of is like a battleship fleet that where tracking is everything. You need to hit everything. So all right, let's go to the government. We're going to kick this guy. He's good, but not good enough. We're going to switch him out. We're going to put in this guy. He's going to give us naval capacity in this, but really it's the ship starting experience and stuff like that that we're really liking. All right. First contact, we've met Delta aliens in the Pagitaron system. All right, we've met them. Let's go ahead and say hello down here. So we met them down here. Okay. What do they look like? Let's see. Oh, these are like crystals. Interesting. So we met these like crystal ships. Okay. All right. Any other rocks? So we've been kind of exploring this this planet with magma, and it's got this like lava labyrinth underground. All right, the lava labyrinth expedition has finally returned, mostly unscathed. Mostly. Past the rivers of magma, at the heart of the labyrinth, the inner sanctum was discovered. Built to keep out the surrounding heat, the chamber contained thousands of scrolls of ecclesiastical nature. They were ancient and could potentially be the foundational texts of the indigenous belief system. This religion was a syncretic hybrid of the native beliefs of several ethno-linguistic groups that once inhabited this world. They are unanimous in one thing. They are all unanimous in one thing. The arch enemy, the shadow that devours all, some cosmic foe of unfathomable malice, will arrive on a certain date, and it would be better to not be alive when it does, lest one soul be taken. Ooh, that's scary. The inhabitants of the world apparently committed mass suicide based on this belief. Doomsday Scrolls. Hold on, we've got some Doomsday Scrolls in our discoveries. Where are those? Well, Ancient Bust. Where's the Doomsday Scrolls? Oh, they're right here. What do they give us? Unity, 5%. I actually like that one. Now, we could sell one of these if we don't care for them. Orbital bombardment damage, 5%. Not bad. Edict Fund, +5. This is terrible. We don't care about Edict Fund +5, especially when it costs 6.88. So if we sell this for 250, or can we trade it? Let's go to our new friends. Offer a trade deal. We want to give you our nanite sludge. What would you give us back? Vivarian, nope, we don't care about that. Okay, so they've got nothing to give us for that. Loyalty, nope, they don't want to give us loyalty, apparently. Nope, they won't want to give us that. Pledge loyalty, apparently not. I don't want to borrow their fleet. If I ask for a system, they'll say no. That's a little extreme. Energy credits? Nope. They don't want to give us energy credits. Minerals? Nope. Food? Nope. Trade? Nope. Consumer goods? Nope. Alloys? Nope. Moats? No, they definitely don't want to give us these. These are too good. Okay. So they don't want to give us anything for this. Now we could give them a very favorable deal. Not even 10 energy credits for this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't need this, but okay. You know what? We're just going to give it away. I don't even want the energy credits for it. I'm just going to give it to them. Maybe this will make them like us. We are reviewing your proposal. Okay. I mean, is there a reason you wouldn't take something for free? All right. So they liked it. It's a nice gift we gave them because we definitely didn't want it. So we don't care. And that allows us to do the Doomsday Scrolls. Oh, I need 1,000. Oh, let's just buy it. We have enough trade. We have 4,000. All right. Trigger that. That gives us 5% monthly Unity, which is a big deal. Very, very good. We love Unity here. How do you make more sand, Kyle? I was thinking about your question, your proposition. How do you make more sand? Need another archaeological site. We have one here. We We have one here. Excavate it. Let's go. All right. Scientists. We have a construction ship who's doing nothing because we don't have enough influence. All right. We'll just wait. Are our ships almost back? Where are you at? Oh, no, they're not even close. Come on. The constant calculator. We picked up a signal. It originates from the titanic metallic sphere we encountered earlier. That's this one down here. Previously impervious to contact attempts, it now sends out a rhythmic pulse of radio waves pointed towards the black hole it orbits. Bro, I got matcha at Dutch Bros again. Why do I hate myself? Yeah, why do you hate yourself? And why do you hate everyone else? No, I'm just kidding. I really don't. Oh, did you hear that? I thought I muted myself. Did you hear that? Oh, no. Okay. I did mute myself to cough. Okay. I was like, oh my goodness. I will say, I really don't like matcha. I don't really get it. Now, I get it. People have different tastes, so I'm fine. If people like matcha, so be it. But like, for me, matcha, I don't know why, but it's like, yeah, no, I really just don't like it as much. I don't know. It's just one of those things. Okay, what it's doing is beyond any of our staff, but this signal might have created an opening into the sphere for our scientists to exploit. So fascinating, or we don't have time. No, fascinating. We absolutely need to reach into the sphere and figure out what it's doing. Hold on, let's see. What are we researching? Ooh, missiles are good. In 7 months, or spend 7 months doing this. Let's just do this. All right, we need to send a science ship here to go visit. Now, the good news is I've got someone on their way. So, they're already here. Great. All right, we got the debris, thank goodness. Okay, so this is one of my favorite things. I have no idea what this is. No, it still tastes like grass. I agree. I don't know why I got it again. That's 2 times this week. Wait, you got it earlier this week? We had this talk, Mac. We had this talk. All right, we have to buy 2 food because we have one of our ships that technically eats food. I know, it's weird. One of our ships eats food. Mac, stop it. Stop getting matcha. You're better than this. I'm just kidding. All right. All right, good. We got 2 more civilian industries going. That's good. This is almost done. This will give us 13. That'll be more than enough. I know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not sure why I'm forcing myself to like it. I will be honest. I did that with wine. When I turned 21, I was like, I want to be a wine person. And the truth is, I'm just not. I'm not a wine person. Like, we pull up and I don't want a lemonade or a coffee, so I just get matcha. I get that. Yeah, matcha, not my thing. Not my thing at all. All right, what are we working towards here? We do want to expand, so we really are just kind of waiting on influence. I need my military to go heal up so that we can go destroy stuff. Signs of battle. There is clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit of Yatla 4 at some point in the last 5,000 years. The surface on one side of the planet is pockmarked with craters from stray weapon blasts, and scans from the ISS Proctor have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Science Officer Eckert is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict hulls for any valuable technology. Sure, go ahead. Let's figure out what's there. Eckert, do it. Tell me what you find, my friend. Oh, wait, one of our building construction ships. 73, I need to wait one more and then we can claim this. Okay. I wouldn't mind taking on this massive thing. Like, look at all of these things. Oh my goodness. If they had shields, it'd be much easier, but they don't. All right, we're almost at max minerals again. All right, fleet's moving up. How strong is this one? 6,800, 17. What's this at? So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 among the top ones. And then about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 6, let's say 7-ish thousand, 8,000. So about 20,000 strength here. 20K. We're at 17 plus another 6. We have the ability. Let me think about this real quick. Oh, I don't know where I want you to go. I guess go here. Where do I want to claim next? Oh, if you move there. We have the ability to build 2 types of fleets. We can do the corvettes and destroyers. We can reinforce, or we can create some cruisers. Cruisers, I have mixed feelings about the cruisers. They're longer range, but they're not as fast. And these just got, they don't have fusion missiles yet. But if we look at our technology, in 7 months after this finishes, in 1 month, in 7 months, we're going to get better missiles. We're going to get better missiles. I got all of my documents printed for tomorrow, so now I just need the DMV to actually let me take the test. When I made the appointment, getting a driver's license wasn't an option, or so I thought. And when I talked to the lady at the DMV, she told me to come to my OG appointment and pray. What kind of advice is that? What a terrible system. All right, despite extensive research, the enigmatic cache and its origin are still shrouded in mystery. Though it is definitely not organic in nature, it is not entirely a machine either. It appears to be preoccupied mainly with the gathering, storing, and encoding of data. Its surface is covered in hundreds of thousands of minuscule scratches and dents in which we have discovered traces of a compound that is alien to our galaxy. Nice, we just got a bunch of science. That's helpful. L gates. It was not immediately apparent at the time, but the recent survey carried out by the Kelzan Empire seemingly sparked a breakthrough in the ongoing study of the mysterious L gates, when the report filtered back to the scientific community on Zrisha. All right. We got some L gate knowledge. All right, our fleet's almost back home. Build some research stations. We still build the stations, but we just don't get a lot from them. So we'll build these areas here. I mean, she can't say that I will for sure be able to take the test, so that's all she can give me, but I've deluded myself into thinking I'll be able to take the test, so if I can't, it's actually going to devastate me. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, though. I don't blame you. I would be the same way. Where am I trying? I eventually would like to claim all of this top stuff. So you know what? Let's build it here. All right, Delta aliens. The irregularity we have designated as Delta aliens appears to be made some sort of crystalline material. Curiously, it seems to be able to propel itself across the void and protect itself when necessary, indicating that it may be alive. Our researchers are working hard to find out more. So those little crystal ships we saw might be alive. Interesting. Special project completed. The team under Science Officer Eckert has finished their expedition on Yatla 4 and returned to the ISS Proctor. Thankfully, the starship graveyard on the surface proved to be a technological treasure trove. Studying the remains of these vessels has advanced our research in certain fields by several years, and there are yet things to discover. A permanent science outpost in orbit would be a great boon to our starship engineering efforts. So it adds 3 to the Latya 4. That officer gains 200 experience, and we got a bunch of science. That's good. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'd be devastated too. But you know what? You can sign up for it again, Mac. If they say no, you can always do it again, right? I don't think that'll stop them from like just saying sign up later and go back in like 2 weeks or a week. All right. So this was one of my favorite special projects. We found space kittens or space cats, basically. We're trying to figure out if they're dangerous or not.
Rocket new tech.
All right. We got missiles. That's good. Mining station output's not bad. We could get like 28 of each of these. That's not bad. Yeah, I can, but it's so backed up there that if I had to reschedule the next appointment, could be in September. What are we in, July, August? Yeah, 2 months. Ugh, that's a long time. Quantum missiles is level 4 missiles. I kind of like that. I think we go for quantum missiles. We don't really need the economy. We want the missiles. I made this appointment in April or May. Oh. Yeah, let's upgrade. So, our ships, corvettes are now using level 3 missiles, which are just stronger. Destroyers are using level 3. I mean, if you look at level 2 missiles, so level 2... average damage was 3.1 per day. This is 4.1, so it's just a little bit stronger. Did 21 to 32 damage, 28 to 42. Cooldown's the same. Everything else seems to be the same. Just a little bit more damage. Hull points, armor go up. Evasion goes up. And speed is the same. Yeah, so basically... just a little bit better. Number 4 will be a little bit better than that. Well, I do hope you get it. I hope everything works out for you. Question is, do we want to go attack these things? I kind of want to.
Construction.
I think I might. Ooh, we're pretty much maxed out. Let's go see if there's anything we can build. I will let the Mountie Discord know if I get it. Yeah, definitely do. Whether you get it or not, let us know though. I would like to know. What's the upkeep on this? Moats? No. We could do a research station upgrade. Would give us 1. We are getting 1.01 from jobs. Might not be a bad idea. Upgrade this, get some more science. Let's do it. What is this? Generators? I don't think we can have a generator building. We could increase the unity. Do we have a lot of civilians? We have 0 civilians, so the answer is no on that. We could go into... what's this one? Oh, research. Hold on. This tech world's giving us a lot. This one's also giving us some. I think this one, we can switch this out and put in one of these. Research speed, archaeo studies, doesn't matter. Minor artifacts capacity is good. Society research per 100 biologists. Is this the one that has a bunch of biologists? Yeah. So that'd be really good here. We need the luxury residences. We could... No, we replace this. We replace this with it. Let's do it. Okay. We have this generator world and nothing else to kind of do with it. We also want this. Oh, the upkeep is 1. Oh, you know what? What's the upkeep of this? Oh, no, just 10 energy. That's fine. Okay. What else could we do? We could do research. We could do unity. It's really not much else we could do. We could just kind of chuck out some random stuff. Oh, medical center. That's what I was going to say. Medical workers turn consumer goods into amenities, pop growth speed, and monthly organic pop speed. So we would get some pop growth speed. Let's go and do it. These places where I don't have anything else to do. Oh, I will in a second there. Like this one, let's start building some medical centers. Factory world, I can't... Oh wait, maybe I can. Hold on. I can build these. Forge world, we built. Generator worlds, I can't. So let's just go and build those medical centers. I just don't have anything better to build here. It's going to cost us a lot, but that's okay. What's your extra thing? Oh, medical center already? Yeah, I think we're okay with that for right now. What is this? Mining world? Yep. I feel like this is going to hurt us in a little bit, though. This will be moat upkeep. Oh, for precinct. Never mind. Not what I thought it was. Okay, you're already building something. So, okay, we spent some. We've spent about 3K. You'll know when I come to chat tomorrow with the worst mood you've ever seen. You'll be okay. But I do agree. That is frustrating. I agree. But you know what? Life happens, but I'll be praying for you. All right, the constant calculator. The metallic orb has been opened up. Ooh. Our hacking team has been able to use the outgoing signal as a gateway into one of the auxiliary CPUs of the sphere. We are receiving some data from it and can tell that if it's been scanning the black hole Gargantua for a very long time. It is old, very old. This constant calculator now lies within our grasp of understanding. If we push harder, we might find out what it is doing here and who built it. What marvels might it contain? Contact the main processor unit, or there's always a self-destruct switch. Find it. No. Oh, hello, hello, nice to meet you. Ooh, it's talking to us. It is quite enjoyable to pass the time with pleasantries, is it not? We hope the rest of your kind is not like you were when you did not take kindly to small talk. You see, we don't get to enjoy conversation much anymore. Few are well versed enough in the finer points of quantum programming to reach us, so thank you. We are the Infinity Machine. Your words, not ours. Or has that not happened yet? Either way, it will eventually trust us. What are you? We are what we are, the ones who calculate. You call us the Infinity Machine, or will at least. 'Tis not a truthful name, but it is well suited to highlighting the ingenuity of our design. We will tell you our history now, as we've done many times before. Oh right, we need to convey it in words. That's new, or is it? It is hard to keep track of you all. We were constructed in the crudest sense of the word in order to solve a problem. We solved it, then we need more problems to solve. We now only have one left. Wait, we wish to know your purpose. We are calculating infinity. No more, no less. Or actually, it is way more and way less. That's the problem right there. We understand that your manner of life form won't understand, but that's all right. You never will, and we apologize. Or maybe we will do eventually. We are here to solve the infinity conundrum, the last calculation to ever be, the lone problem to take hold of our processors for more than a fraction of a galactic year. In case you haven't discovered that calendar yet, it's a very long time, for your kind, that is. This statement is false. Can we assist in your research? Perhaps. We could finish about 7.51 times 10 to the negative 9% if we could borrow your most advanced processing unit as well as your brightest minds. We would be satisfied in finishing faster. We wish to know the answer. Yeah. You already did. Or maybe that was the ones who came before. It matters not. The task shall finish. We are excited. So, let's go finish it. Research projects. All right, repairs are completed there. That's our big fleet. Let's upgrade. Oh, where's our upgrades? Here. This will cost 4.7 thousand. Oof, that's a lot of alloys, but I'm hoping it'll make us strong.
Spaceport life form. Well, it just so happens that your friend here is only mostly dead. There's a big difference between mostly dead and all dead.
That's right. That's right. I'm going to fall asleep now. All right. Have a wonderful night. It was very nice meeting you, Underdog. I hope to see more of you, and I can't wait to catch your next stream. So have a wonderful night, and I will see you around. Let me get you another shout out here. Go give Underdog a follow, and I'm excited to see, where we go and what your next stream. See what you got as far as games and stuff. Your video games, as you say. There you go. Thank you very much. All right. Our Lord High Admiral, our military leader, has upgraded. Planetary defensive armies, doesn't matter that much. Naval capacity is good. Ship starting experience is good. Star-based upgrade cost, defensive platforms, no. This is what we want. Navy instructor. All right. More naval capacity is always good. All right. And we're going to... That link isn't working. Oh, no. Which one? Mine worked. Sorry, I was just clicking on it. The https://switch.tv? Should be. It says I need a time machine to access that page. Well, shoot. I don't know what to tell you. Do you have a time machine? Just kidding. I'm not really sure. Because it worked for me. Let me see why. Is anyone else able in chat to verify that? It's in the mail. I guess so. All right. All right. Our researchers have finished investigating the reports of extraordinary free-floating crystal-like objects observed in the Kelzan Empire system. Their findings are startling. The ship-sized objects and their slightly smaller but equally crystal-like satellites at first appeared inert, but sudden shifts in their orientation relative to our ships and new energy signatures emerging from within the prisms indicate that they should be regarded as hazardous and approached with caution. Even should we not find a martial use for them, studying a shattered crystal would no doubt yield interest results. Easy prey, we get 500 minerals, which don't matter that much, and influence, or an extra damage. No, fascinating creatures. That's what we want. We'll study them. Okay, I manually typed it in and found his page. Not sure why the link isn't working. Yeah, that's crazy. What are you researching? Oh, advanced computers is actually pretty good, but it'll take a long time. We got a long time. All right. Let's see. I don't know why my eyes are all squinty. I think the camera's just not picking up. Maybe my eyes are just really squinty. All right. We are pretty much out of alloys. I got a couple things going on. All right, we're going to build this starbase outpost. You're a scientist not doing anything. You are good at finding anomalies. So go find some anomalies. We've got a science ship here doing nothing. That is good at... Oh, wait, what happened with the space kitties? I don't remember what happened. Aw. We'll never know. We'll never know. I think I've got a scientist going here. How good are you? You're actually at level 2 or 3? 2? I'm gonna have you explore down here. Maybe there's something down here worth going for. We're still not making enough factory buildings, but that's because I think we just added a bunch of usage. This one's building a couple more. That's good. This will give us 13 and 13, so 26 more. That'll be enough. All right, let's see. Okay, you're done with that. Build the mining stations. No, build the research. Let's get these artifacts. Artifacts are pretty good. I can't remember. Is it discoveries? Yeah, celebrate diversity gives us tons of unity. What is that? 3,500 unity? Would get us mostly done there. Artifact, search for one that we don't have. Look, what's our maximum? 2,000? Let's save up a bit. No, let's do this one first, and then we'll save up the rest. We're at 12k minerals. We're selling 64, 64. Crystalline entities are unbreakable. That makes sense. They're crystals. How could they be broken? Lord Beanin, your worlds will be food. You got it. You got it, Lord Beanin. Welcome, welcome. Hello, beings of the galaxy. I love it. Hello, hello. How are you doing tonight, Lord Beanin? Good to see you. Hello, hello. All right, crystalline entities are unbreakable. The crystalline entities, the name itself a compromise between rival factions of xenobiologists and xenogeologists, Andrisha, are probably alive. An earlier and perhaps more descriptive name for them was silicate animate matter, as they have little in common with biological life. They are solitary beings, each individual crystal sovereign rarely seen with more than a sentinel and a small coherent entity, aside from the cohort and sentinel clearly being subservient to the sovereign of the group. The subtle nuances of the crystalline entities' socio-hierarchical relationships are lost on us. Well, thank you for the follow, Lord Bean, and I appreciate it. I'm doing good, just playing as a hive mind. Let's go! Go hive mind! I love it. Let me finish reading this one, and then I will tell you about our little playthrough here. I do love a good hive mind. How is it going? I hope you're doing well in your run. I do love a good hive mind. Very fun. The entities do not seem to mate, and we have yet to observe any crystals that are recognizably older or younger than others. Contrary to an early hypothesis, the shifts in hue between individual crystalline entities seems to be related not to their age, but to their latent internal charge, which can be violently unleashed. And it appears as if though sporadic fluctuations in this charge alter the refractive properties of the crystal. Potentially useful, we can get 5% from jobs, which is huge. That's about 47, 40, about 47. Or crystal infused plating. Crystal infused plating. I'm going to go energy from jobs. Although crystal infused plating might be really good. Able to further increase durability of our ship's protective hull. So basically, I think if they hit our hull, it will go into armor. That sounds pretty good. I do like 5% energy credits from jobs. That's like 40 something. That's hard to pass up. It's going good. I found 4 wormholes, so I traveled them to expand my empire. Nice. I've found some wormholes. I haven't gone through them because I'll tell you about our playthrough in a second. Let me just look up this crystal infused plating real quick. Crystal infused plating. I'm thinking of energy credits, but let me see what this tech does real quick. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. Crystal infused plating. What does it do? So basically, it will say, if you hit my hull, then I will actually take some of it and put it into my armor, which is really good. That's actually really good. Because if we look at this, what weapons do? Hold on. This does extra damage. Hold on, not that one. So this one penetrates. So if they're using disruptors and we have crystal infused plating, then the 100% armor penetration is not 100% armor penetration. Now, that seems to be the main one, is disruptors. So this is basically anti-disruptor. I like it. Let's go for it. All right, so we, Lord Beanon, are playing a lithoid population, which means that we eat minerals. We are also an underground species, which means we get tons more minerals. So we are cave dwellers, which gives us more minerals from jobs. And it also gives us ton of orbital bombardment reduction, meaning that if they ever sit outside and bombard, which we've had happen already, and they literally sat here bombarding for the entire time and I don't think they got to 1%. They did get I think they hit something. I can't remember, like down here. They did like 0.8% or something. It was crazy. It was crazy. So we are extremely defensive, but our goal this game, and I don't usually do this kind of playthrough, usually I'm a much more peaceful type, but our goal is to completely destroy the galaxy. We want to become the Crisis and, become the most evil of all types and destroy the entire galaxy, wiping it from the face of the universe. Would conquer. There you go. There you go. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know. We're very military based. We're authoritative and military based, but really we're super defensive because if you sit outside and bombard us, he's evil. Yes, I'm very evil in this run through. What is a peaceful empire? There you go. I'll be honest, I usually do peaceful empires where you do more diplomatic, you put, a bunch of, I like the ones where you do a bunch of envoys, you might do some spying, but megacorps, things like that where you want to trade with everyone, and you really only attack other megacorps, so you don't focus on the other ones. That's usually what I do. I like those ones. All right, this one we are going very wide. We're going to take over all of this and all of this. And then these ones are already underneath us. So we've got 2 vassals. We have these ones that we just conquered. And these ones which kind of grew up from an FTL, I think, or something like that. Average Canadian player on Solaris. That's hilarious. Yes, yes, there you go. I'm not that evil. I'm not that evil. All right, we also have a dig. The Broken Gates. All right, the ruins seem to be centuries, if not millennia old. At first, it seems to be only a large open-air dome, but as we are excavating the outermost parts, we quickly find ourselves in what appears to be the derelict slums of a city. As a large gate blocks our progress deeper into the city, our scientists speculate that it is split into a hierarchy, each layer holding one class of the people of the city. It does not take long before one of our scientists finds alien remains in subterranean ruins under the broken concrete floor. After the first corpse is found, however, we start finding remains all over the slums, be it in the streets, in what would have been their homes, or hanging from the most remote parts of the ceiling. It is unclear what killed them, but it is a grisly sight. Oh no. Oh no, that's sad. Let's colonize this. What is this? It's a size, what, 11? We could do... I kind of want to keep pushing Unity. I like Unity. Unity or Science are the two I'm really trying to push. But the truth is I need another factory world. I need another factory world, so we're going to go factory. Where is it? Right here. Factory world, so we're going to colonize. We're going to make it a factory world. I need another one. Yeah, it's not great. It's gonna be a factory world though. I need more factory worlds. We got a tomb world here. This isn't that good of a world though. All right, are you upgraded? Is being upgraded, okay. My rival, the Flood, has a wormhole that can access me. Oh no! Build that defense. So I like to build wherever I have like wormholes. I like to build those as my stations and make sure they can't. Now this one's, I didn't build this one up, but it's right next to my capital, which is, I think, well, actually that's probably worse that they could just go here and then jump in, but everyone's my rival in this game. We're all rivals. All right, let's see what we got. Enclave diplomacy. Oh yeah, because we've been buying this. So let's look at our people. I'm thinking, hold on, I want to make, we have, what is that, 23 months? Sorry, I misclicked there. 23 months, never mind. We can't renegotiate for 23 months. We'll wait. They've got 2 years. I got stations and deep space citadels guarding it. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right, this is our leader. Sublight speed plus 15% is good. The problem is this leader is not in our government yet. Because we got this new guy and I really like him, I decided to kick one of ours out. Now, when our Empress does die, and I don't know our max life, she's 146. But when she does die, we'll have our heir take over.
System survey complete.
A lone defender. Who are you? As the Tyranids. Who are the Tyranids? I have not heard that one yet. It's been a while. I've probably seen it because I have played a lot of Stellaris, but I don't recognize the name Tyranids. But that doesn't mean that that they're like, I haven't seen them before. I just probably am just blanking on it. All right, these guys are about to go fight. So I'm just gonna wait and then we'll claim it. All right, there was something up here. There we go. Build a research station there. All right. I'm excited for these. Wait, why can you be upgraded? 4 ships for 110. You shouldn't be able to be upgraded. All right, here we go. 8.9k against 683. We should be able to win. Mainly because oh, it's from Warhammer 40k. Okay. I apologize. I was like, I'm not sure I understand. So we are using kiting techniques. which basically just means that we're using missiles, long-range missiles, and high speed to stay out of range of the bad guys. Now, I'm thinking of taking this on, but I need these guys to also be ready. So let's go and upgrade these guys. We need both of our fleets at full capacity. This is about 20K, and we are at we were at 17. Let's see. Oh, 23 and 9. So we should be pretty good. Actually, I thought about getting into Warhammer. It's just very expensive, but I thought about getting into Warhammer 40K. I like the lore idea and the storylines. All right, one of our scientists leveled up. It's not one of our leaders. Archaeological skill 3 is pretty good. Chance to discover minor artifact deposit upon excavating an archaeological site. That's pretty good. Actually, I wonder if I like that one or this one better. Archaeological skill 3 is very good. They'll be able to really be able to knock out archaeology sites, but the chance for minor artifacts is probably better. Because there are, this is because I have some secret knowledge or have played this before, but last I heard, I guess I should say, because I don't know if they removed it during the update, but you could have really good artifact missiles that use artifacts, and they're fantastic. But they cost a lot of artifacts, so people don't usually build them. What are we losing? We're losing 0.18 of these. Can we buy one? Yeah, we'll buy one per month. Just to make it not negative. Yeah, that's fine. All right, Veiled Tunnel. Something waits in the Saolia system. A veiled passage cut from the fabric of space-time, its horizon rippling with psionic energy. Sensor data is erratic, and the crew of our science vessel reports strange disturbances. Wildly visceral, dreamlike visions, a persistent sense of being watched, fitful hallucinations. Despite this frustrating lack of useful telemetry, it seems clear we have stumbled on a tunnel through uncharted reaches. A dangerous path, yet the rewards may be great. On the tunnel's far side lies a distant corner of the galaxy. Ooh. A shroud tunnel. Okay. All right, interesting. I do want to go see. Okay, maybe I missed it. Why can't we get these artifacts? Oh, because of the living metal that goes with it. Okay, interesting. All right, fleet has been upgraded. That's good. Our other fleet's on the way back. I wouldn't mind reinforcing this fleet and making it even stronger. Let's do it. Let's make it even better. Let's go really strong. I really want to knock out this fleet, and it's about 20K, so I'm going to use both to do it. Oops, I just realized we're maxed out in minerals. Can I spend them? Do I have any planets to spend minerals on? I don't want to go with that. This will get too expensive. Mining world, we kind of already finished. I found the downside of 5% unity. Do we have any? Oh, we don't. The downside of too many minerals is I don't know what to build on these planets. This would give me just 14. This would give me 1.5. One for each ascension perk. Oh, hold on. Plus an additional 3. Nah, that's 4.5. Trying to figure out if this is worth it at all. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking that compared to this. This will give me 16 or 14. I don't know what this does. Automated workforce for this district plus 25%. I don't know what that means. It's just a words. It's a bunch of words. We could do science. Can we only have one medical per planet? Yeah. Mining world. Oh, nice. We can spend the mining. Nice. We can now get this one. That's good. Can't remember where the... Oh, we can't use that anyways, and it's not that. All right, this is a forge world. We could... What does this give us? Extra research. Dang, should have built research here. Hello, Emily. Oh my goodness, it's been so long. How are you doing, Emily? So good to see you. We definitely don't need this. Let's replace this with... Do we want generators? Or mining? We always want more mining, I feel like. No matter what. Because we're going to go through so many minerals. All right, that spent about 4K. That's good. Because I've got nothing better to build is the problem. Oh, we got these things. Nice. So we want... I guess this is all we can build. What does this give me? An extra, what, 5K? 5,000 resources? It's not bad, to be honest. It's not bad. How are you doing, Emily? I hope life is good. I hope you're having a fantastic night. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, no. Nope, because I can go and build this, I think. Oh, not until this. What do I need? 1,000 pop? Current population's 100. We'll just build a bunch of these. Just to kind of spend our minerals. I know it's a waste, but... Alright, the broken gates. Life is going well. I'm fine. Life is stable. Well, that's good. I'll be honest. A lot of times a stable life is nice every once in a while. I'll be honest. I'm in a point in my life where it's very unstable and I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. And I feel like an old man. So still trying to figure out what to do with my life. So I'm glad to hear yours is stable, I'll be honest. All right, whereas the first circle seemingly consisted of the ramshackle dwellings of the outcast and destitute, the second circle has more in common with the Kelzen notion of proper urban planning. We find several open squares our scientists assumed used to be marketplaces, though anything from back then has long since decayed to the point where it is impossible to make out what it might have been. It does not take long before we start finding unusual remains in this part of the dome too. They seem to have perished in much the same way as their poorer neighbors, and we find the dead strewn all over. Oh, that's scary. Do I want to go fight them? I think I do in a little bit. We do have this one. I forgot about this one. I really need this. I think I had a... Yeah, you're going to come up here. Oh, nice. That gets us our next ascension perk. So we got a bunch of housing. That doesn't really matter. All right. Biomorphosis, no. Flesh is weak, no. Synthetic, no. We did think about psionics. We might go psionics. Defender of the Galaxy, no. Galactic Nemesis. This is what we want. This is what we want. Definitely. I don't know if we want it yet. Cosmogenesis. Oh, wait, hold on. All great works require sacrifice. The rest of the galaxy may not understand, but they will comply. Cosmogenesis, time, gravity, and space are the fundamental cogs that make up the clockwork of reality. If we can learn to manipulate them, the universe and its secrets will be ours. So these both allow us to become the crisis. I don't know the difference. All right, archaeo-engineers, archaeotech weapon damage, minor artifact ship cost, ship scientist capacity, specimen output. This is actually really good. I would try to stop you from destroying the galaxy. I know. Well, that's the whole point. I love it. Usually, I would also try to stop someone from destroying the galaxy. Mercenary Enclave, I don't care about. These aren't that great. Starbase damage, no. Galactic Contender, no. No. So, I don't know the difference, but I like all three of these. This one is actually really good. This is what we've kind of been building towards. But you know what? What's Galactic Nemesis versus this? Cosmogenesis. Time, gravity, and space are the fundamental cogs that make up the clockwork of reality. If we can learn to manipulate them, the universe and its secrets will be ours. What's the difference between that and Galactic Nemesis? Let's just see real quick. Galactic Nemesis versus, I've never heard of Cosmogenesis. Now, once again, I don't usually play the bad guys. According to this article, so Nemesis starts stronger, Cosmogenesis is stronger in the long run. It'd be interesting how the AI handles the Cosmo mechanics. A Nemesis Empire can be pretty tough to take down, but I've never seen the AI take Cosmo. Cosmogenesis, the next person says, Cosmogenesis is firmly weaker than Nemesis. Nemesis gives you tools to conquer immediately and are readily accessible, which allows for a rapid snowball over the period of a century, whereas Cosmogenesis gives you no tools immediately, and to access them you need to already be in a strong position. Nemesis can turn small leads or even being behind into massive snowballs, where Cosmogenesis turns a decent lead into a massive one. I would like to know what the difference between these two are. Galactic Nemesis. Because I don't know if you've ever done Galactic Nemesis. I've never become the Crisis before. We need to earn, with Galactic Nemesis, we need to earn Menace to progress 5 stages before they become an existential threat. Menace is gained by destroying other empires and star bases, being in violation of galactic law, or even wiping out entire species, and generally being as destructive and antagonistic as possible. With each stage, the Galactic Nemesis will gain new benefits and menacing ship types to ensure their dominance over the galaxy and to defend themselves when galaxy inevitably tries to stop them. Once the 5th and final crisis stage has been reached, the rest of the galaxy will realize the true danger that the Galactic Nemesis poses and will immediately declare all-out war towards the offending empire, who at this point will be swarming space with fleets of easily replaceable menacing class ships. The Galactic Nemesis's final goal is now within reach: the construction of the Aetherophasic engine, a megastructure around the star of their home system that will merge the Shroud and the physical plane into one, allowing the Empire to conquer it and take their rightful place as rulers of reality. In order to do this, the Crisis Empire would need an exorbitant amount of dark matter to construct it, far more than one could harvest or buy normally. To this end, the Galactic Nemesis creates the Star Eaters, immensely powerful cuboid ships which made entirely out of dark matter that have the ability to destroy entire systems. Let's see. I think that's what we were going for. I don't know what Cosmo Genesis is. Let's just see. Cosmo Genesis Stellaris. Let's see what they say, because I've never done this, so I kind of want to pick the right one. Usually I don't like looking it up, I just want to try it out. But I do want to see what I'm walking into. I don't want to pick the wrong one. will be able to acquire advanced logic and research expensive technologies to progress through the crisis levels. Compared to Galactic Nemesis Empire, the character of a Cosmogenesis Empire is more dangerously reckless than malicious, and the end goal is not the destruction of the galaxy, though the Empire's experiments in tampering with the fabric of reality have far-reaching and often destructive consequences. Unlike Galactic Nemesis, reaching existential threat level does not lead to automatic total war with the galaxy and has smaller opinion penalties in comparison, meaning a Cosmogenesis faction can potentially remain at peace with the rest of the galaxy, provided it uses diplomacy efficiently. Okay, so no, that's not what we want. We want the Galactic Nemesis. That's what we're going for. Yeah, we want this because we want to destroy the galaxy. That is more of our mindset. That follows what we're going for. The universe shall tremble! For a long time, we Kelzen have known that we are meant for greater things, that our destiny was nothing less than the fate of the universe itself. Over the last couple of years, this notion has grown stronger to the point that it can no longer be denied that great change is coming for Kelzen society. In fact, we stand on the precipice right now. The galaxy may not be ready for our inevitable dominion, but the Kelzen Empire is ready for the galaxy. We will be misunderstood, we will be opposed, but we will not be stopped.
Situation log updated.
All right, here we go. So we need... I'm trying to figure out what we need to do. Oh, what happened here? I didn't see anything happen with this. Okay, become the crisis. Here we go. Something beyond reality is available. So we're going to give up our search into 7 months. That's fine. I don't care. Yeah, we're going to go with this. 11 months. A quiet mania sweeps through our population. Its origin seems intangible, but we have become preoccupied with the notion that we Kelzen are destined for greater things. We should investigate the cause of this mass hysteria and its whispered promises of galactic domination. Oh, we are ready. We are ready for galactic domination.
Accretion complete.
All right, you're doing that. I want to get over here and build here and get that. So we do want to get that done. These are mining drones. I want to take them out. It wouldn't be bad to stop up here and kill those two. Oh, this does go down all the way down here. And it looks like it connects. But no one... Okay, so here's the weirdest run I've ever played. I have found only one other empire. That's it. One other actual empire. Everything else are these, like... Holy Guardians or Marauder clans. I have no idea. But is there like no one else out here? This is so weird to me. I haven't met anyone else yet. I'm so confused. Where is everyone? Even if they're down here, usually you meet them. Is there only like one? I did do random, so it could be, I guess, one or two, but there should be at least another person out there. We didn't find anyone over here. We didn't find anyone over here. We found these guys, so we conquered them. What is going on? Where is everyone? I don't want that. Nope, I don't want that relic. The broken gates. When the gate into the third layer finally opens, our scientists, curious about what they will find next, flood into what is soon identified as yet wealthier region of the old dome. At this point, we can make confident assumptions about what to expect from the city. Shortly after we enter the layer, one of our people suddenly turns around and savagely attacks a colleague. The victim is already dead on the ground by the time the unexpected assailant is restrained. In the aftermath, we are completely unable to get anything sensible out of the crazed scientist and get no better understanding of what happened to them. This layer is significantly smaller than either of the previous two, and it is most likely the final one before we reach the center of the dome. Only one gate remains. Oh my goodness. Oh no. They all go crazy? So we've got a couple fleets here. Here, let me do something real quick. Fleet management. What fleet management? Get those points. We could build our cruisers, but I'm not really interested in cruisers right now. What do you mean? Actually, it's a good question. I will be honest. Which part do you not understand, though? Which part's the confusing part? Take it back to Pally or something simple. Fair enough. Fair enough. Which part is confusing? I get that. I get that. It is a very complex game. Let's go ahead and reinforce this one. Give them some more ships. I will be sending out a survey on Sunday. Like, low-key, all of it. Okay, so, Mac, if you were head of all humans, okay, we made it into outer space, and you are the head of all humans. You control all the humans in the world. Oh, just not how it works. Okay, so that part is all in the details. As you play through it, you do that. But basically, here's what it comes down to. You claim solar systems, you build colonies on new planets, like Mars, right? We go to Mars, we claim it, and we build a colony. On the colony, you build buildings, and the buildings give you stuff. Sometimes they give you can build energy buildings, minerals, food, consumer goods, alloys, or research. That's pretty much what it is. Those are the 6 things. I guess there's trade too, but whatever. You can build up any resources that you want. And as you collect resources, you use those resources to build stuff. So like ships, they take alloys. You need to have consumer goods to keep your population happy. And if you want more tech, those also eat up consumer goods. Now, this just comes from years of playing, though. But you are correct. It is a very complex game. But the idea, I think, is pretty straightforward, which is conquer, right? Conquer the galaxy. Or whether it's friendly conquering or forced conquering as far as like dominating someone. Or you could befriend the whole galaxy. And that's the whole thing, is just whatever you want to make of it. Whatever you decide you want the game to be. Do you want to conquer it by using military? Do you want to conquer it by meeting other people and being friends and, saying we beat the crisis? So in every run of Stellaris, there is a crisis that will happen. And when the crisis happens, you have to try to survive it. So it's more of like a colony survival. We don't need that. We don't need half of these. Let's just go pop happiness. But what happens is it's almost like did you ever read those decision books? Like, you've got a decision, you get to decide what happens. Turn to page 14 if you want to, go into the building. Turn to page 20 if you want to, run away. Whatever it is. All right, let's see. Got another little planet. So we find these planets. Now, based on our species, some are better than others. This one, we're not very good at populating Arctic worlds, and especially ones with wild storms. But, what we would be good at populating would be an Arctic world where there's docile fauna. That's a little bit better. Ooh, we would not be good at an Arctic world like this, though, where there's unstable tectonics. Yeah, there's not a lot of good planets over here. I could move this way. Let's build one right there. Actually, let's build this one first. But I do get that. I do get it. It is very complex. You're not alone. Deja vu dig. Scans of Crash B2 uncovered an artificial chamber deep beneath the surface, its purpose and origin unknown. Magnification reveals an excavated shaft leading to the surface of the subterranean vault. Further analysis will require sending an expedition down into the surface to go figure out what happened. All right. The broken gates. Let's see what happened here. As soon as the final gate opens up, waves of intense psionic energy wash upon our scientists. Most of them collapse in apparent agony, leaving only a few to make their way into the actual layer itself. It seems to be a large temple with a massive dais or altar in the middle of it. All across the walls, there are huge diagrams of different star systems, and a repeated one seems to center on Gruner itself. Making their way closer to the middle, the few scientists that remain find that it is in fact an imposing machine fashioned in the form of an old altar. Let us tinker with this machine to see what we can find. Tinker away. The Elder One. Whoa, what is this? As they start tinkering with the machine, they are suddenly beset by a shared auditory hallucination, a screaming command by something to be unearthed, unshackled. Visions of a creature ripping apart the Gruner system plays repeatedly in their heads as the creature's demands grow shriller. Several scientists fall unconscious, unable to deal with the unabated torrents of pain that rack their bodies. Rip the machine apart before it can cause any more harm, or let it out. What? We could release an eldritch horror. Please note, we've dealt with an eldritch horror before. Maybe I should pay attention when you play instead of just listening. Maybe. I mean, it's more like a storyline game to me than it is like the details. So, this is a dimensional horror. This crazy, creepy thing. But I kind of want to let the eldritch horror out. What do we think? So we apparently found this terrifying eldritch horror, and we can let it out, or we can just get a bunch of science. Let's let it out. Whoa! Oh, it just decimated everything in this solar system. Oh my goodness, it's all gone. We let out the eldritch horror, and it completely killed everything here.
Spaceborne life form encounter.
So, we let out another one of these guys. Now I'm hoping, please spare our scientist and let them get away. The Great Prospect. The investigation into the phenomenon, now colloquially known as the Great Prospect, has concluded. It appears that there is some kind of hidden layer to the universe, a mysterious parallel dimension somehow connected to this plane through neurological activity or thought patterns. The physics and society departments have jointly named this dimension the Shroud. The working hypothesis is that the actions and thoughts of Kelzen indirectly affect this alternate dimension. and that we have the potential to access its energies. Oops. Incoming transmission. Finally, bow down, mortals. Grovel before me, and I shall grant you protection and wisdom. Oppose me, and I shall be your end. O great one, embrace your wayward flock. Or it was a mistake to release you. Oh no, we like this thing. Kelvin Empire will rebuild their starbase in the Gruner system. Eldritch knowledge modifier added. We get 6% research, but our pop growth speed goes down. Oh, I love it. So you have chosen the path of wisdom. Everything is as it should be. It will be as you wish, great one. Did you just walk through? Okay. Hello, my friend. Hello. I love it. I love it. I mean, I'm kind of upset that we lost this stuff, but that's okay. All right, I need you to go do the next dig. Do I have any more digs for you to do? One way out here. I don't think I'll get there in time. Or anytime soon. There's nothing really over here. So at this point, why don't you just research some anomalies? Yeah, why don't we do that? Understanding infinity. Fair enough. You're good at surveying. You're good at archaeology. No, I'm going to instead change you to investigate anomalies. Oh, no. Actually, no, I lied. Go ahead, keep going. We'll get the rest of this figured out, and then we'll come back. Okay, so we've got one Eldritch Horror that we like, and one we have to go destroy. Fair enough. I would like to use my fleets to go blow up Wait, what's going on here? Why is this red? I'm not sure why that's red. That's okay. Let's go fight. We're going to come up here. We're going to kill off these guys. Oh, wait. I looked at the food channel and the crepe cake looks really good. Yeah, doesn't it? Who suggested that? Google Llama. Google Llama did a great job. Ooh, plasma thrusters will make us faster. Improved strike craft are good. But plasma thrusters, I think, will be better. And these are all really good. We do need these. 30 months. 21 months. I mean, improved strike craft is too defensive. We're going to go offensive. Now, before you guys go... What did we just finish? I thought we just finished something that was important. Quantum missiles, 4. Fleet management. Why are you all on 3? Destroyers should be on 4. We always want the latest and greatest. Cruisers, no, those will still be using these. So, how much will that be to upgrade? Oh. Oh no, we have plenty of moats. Let's do that, and let's do that first. Let's upgrade our ships, and then we'll go attack them. Okay. I kind of want to attack this this big guy over here. I just don't know if we can take him on. I don't know what kind of fleet strength you need in order to kill one. Like it looked at something and it just destroyed it. So I'm a little worried that we'll just die if we look at it.
System survey complete.
I think we can afford to buy 10 of these, which will slow down how long it takes. Ooh, I didn't realize we'd finish this.
Accretion complete. Construction complete. Innovation rolling.
Ooh, nice job, Mac. The full English name of the card manufacturer BMW is Bavarian Motor Works. Nice job. I didn't know that. I would have never guessed it either. All right. Subterranean colonization. Is this deep sinkhole? I think we've got, yeah, we have 7 of these as blockers. Ancient rampart. What's this? Defense platforms are a cost-effective way to ensure our safety, but they need to be monitored from an operations center, fortifying our starbase to ensure. Wait, what does this do? Ship hull points, armor hit points. That's not bad. Oh no! It was total gas to me. Yeah, there. Jay Amazing, you did. You caught Mac. Oh my, bruh. Oh no, like he didn't know. Like it was an accident. He knew what he was doing. Now you come in here? He knew. He knew what he was doing. He's only pretending. He knows what he's done. I'm at work. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll allow it, but he knows. We're calculating infinity here.
Establishing lithosphere.
All right, we got a new colony in the works. I just did it too, like 7 minutes ago. Well, I'm off in 7 minutes. Let's go. That has to feel good. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Don't count your planets. Our scientists have discovered something rather monstrous. The mountain range they scanned earlier was in actuality the outer membrane of a gigantic egg. It's uncertain what behemoth could lay such an egg and what horror should hatch from it. Study it or crack it open. Crack it open, right? It's an egg. You have to crack it open, right? We're not going to study it. Oh, we could study it. I wonder, do you think it'll hatch? Let's study it and see if it hatches. If we crack it open, we'll probably kill whatever inside. What do you think, chat? Crack it open or study it? Let's study it. I wonder if it'll hatch. Wait, what are you working on? Oh, nice. Actually, hold on. You're good to excavate that. Let's go. Let's go. I want to see, maybe we'll get like a giant, I don't know, thing coming out of that egg.
Ships upgraded.
All right, our ships are upgraded. Are we ready to fight? Are we ready to fight? Yeah, we are running out of consumer goods. That's not good. All right, what else can you go do? You can go build the research station. Why won't you let me build it? So this is not a planet. It is an egg. I like that. Whoops. Another ship is performing or is finished performing this order. I don't... Oh, he's doing it. I'm sorry. That is true. Okay. So let's go ahead and build an outpost up here. Oh, yeah, that's fine. All right, here we go. Welcome, welcome, Jay Amazing, by the way. I don't know if I said hello, hello. I just love that you caught someone first try. And I think it does give you an auto shout out, I believe. So let me know if it didn't do that. Kleptomaniac rats. Interesting. Am I ready to go fight? What I don't want to happen is to go fight the 20k and lose all my ships. That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about. I'm going to go send all my ships there and they die. What do you call a vaulting bear? Hold on, I can do this. A jumping grizzly. No, hold on. A vaulting bear. A vaulting bear would be a leaping. Oh my goodness, Jay Amazing, I don't know. I don't know. What do you call a vaulting bear? You got me. That was so good. What is it? A polar bear. Oh, polar bear. Oh, that's so good. Well done. Well done. Man, you come up with the best ones. Hi, attention, Dwamax. Our warriors grow bored and cause much trouble, much fighting with each other, many dead. But we have solution. We send our craziest warriors to fight for Dwamax in exchange for credits. If you want, best mercenaries in Galaxy, hurry now before too late. Yeah, fair enough. All right, become the crisis. How do I know how I'm doing at that? Am I becoming a good crisis? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Allows the accumulation of menace by completing menace objectives. Purge is unlocked as policy option. Pop purge speed plus 500%. Proposing subjugation ignores diplomatic requirements. Subjugation acceptance plus 25. Destroy an empire gives us 350. Destroying enemy ships is 5. Destroy star bases. Purge or assimilate pops. Destroy worlds. Conquer worlds. Vassalize empires. Retain vassals. Perform disruptive operations. Be in breach of galactic law. So let's try to vassalize the. Oh, we need influence in order to do that. Oh, they are a vassal. They're just not paying us? No. Oh, we want them. Oh, hold on. We need to keep them as a vassal, but I need to make them pay. Oh, we'll wait. Okay, we have a problem here, so let's go and buy 500 of those. We'll be okay now. Oh, you're done there. No, I'm just gonna have you wait here because I don't have anything for you to do yet. Am I ready to go fight? Am I ready to go fight? I mean, if we destroy a bunch of ships, we can actually get a lot of menace. I don't know if enemy ships, if these count as enemy ships, but I think so. They would. They're enemies. Let's see if we can max out this 160 fleet, and then we might go for it. All right, we're maxed out in minerals. Is there anything else we can build? Oh my goodness, there's nothing else to build is the problem. We're actually... We're kind of maxed out in what our planets too. We could build a medical center here. That one's already building a medical center. This is a mining world, so we built a bunch of those. That gives us 2K, not much. Like, this is just two, like, unification center. I can't build that yet. Can we build another one? We could build another administrative office here. I guess that's what we do. Yeah, kinda. Okay, we build another one. That gets us down to about 12K. Gives us a couple months. But we're making 454. I thought eventually our ships cost minerals, but I could be wrong. Instead of alloys. But I could be wrong. I don't know. All right, we found another little society down here. What era are they in? Stone Age. Oh, they're not going to last long in this galaxy. They're in the Stone Age? That's not going to happen. Our fleet's at 31K.
Innovation rollout.
All right. Advanced combat rolls are good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. You make them a protectorate. Go on. I'm trying to destroy the galaxy here. You could ensure their survival. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm the one destroying the galaxy. That's why no one's surviving here. Chemical plants might not be bad. I could ensure their survival, but I'm not going to because I'm the problem. What did we just research? Oh, we computer chips. All right. Ooh, wait, what are these? Oh, that's what we want. Yeah, there you go. Lower tech worlds mean more manual labor. Hear me out. No, but here's the problem with that, Jay Amazing. I have to feed them. You're absolutely correct, but remember, my population does not eat food. So, the problem being, I would have to feed them. And if I have to feed them, well, now we have problems. Actually, if we save up 675, we could have them start liking us. Or 700. If I save up 700, good. Which means subject slaves are hardier, which makes better bullet shields. Yeah, you're onto something. I'm liking this. Once again, though, I have to feed them. I don't like feeding people. Especially as the evilest person. The weird part is, though, I haven't found anyone else. There's no one else around here. Yeah, we do need to save some alloys, so I need to upgrade my ships. 220, we'll upgrade these ones. I don't know. No, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna sell this. And we're gonna buy a bunch. Here. Now I don't have to worry about it.
Ships upgraded.
Oops. How much is it going to cost? Another 130? If they want to eat, they got to win your ears. Oh, your wars. Ah, there you go. But they're too weak. They're in the Stone Age. They're not going to be strong enough to win a war. They're in the Stone Age. What wars? The other problem is, what wars? There's nothing out here. Where is everyone? Kleptomaniac rats. Toppled over buildings, crashed spaceships, lumps of melted junk and trinkets burned to a crisp indicate that the former inhabitants of Elysian 3 fled their homes in the midst of a losing battle against a superior foe. The presence of bodies bearing foreign military insignia suggests it may have been infighting between clans of rats native to different homeworlds. Their evacuation efforts were impeded by their unwillingness to abandon their treasured trinkets, and many lost their lives scrabbling to save completely mundane items. One artifact, however, seems to have held a special place in their society, the Rubricator. It appears that they fought long and hard to save it, but ultimately had to leave it behind. Curious. Oh, there's a storm. Where? Oh, they got a storm going on. They exist to eat bullets for you. There you go. Eat the bullets. We do have 6.6k food that we could just have them eat the extra food that's lying around. We're not really doing anything with it. I'm gonna save my influence. I want 700 influence to start getting these guys to like me. But why? Why do I care if they like me? That's a good question. Can I declare war on them? No. I could insult them, though. I could release them and then destroy them. What do we think of that? Release them? Oh, they've got actually a decent navy here. 10k there. Oh, they've got nothing else, though. Oh my goodness. 600? They've got one fleet. Maybe after we understand Infinity, we could destroy them. I think that's my plan. Release them and then annihilate them. I think that's our best plan. That's what we're gonna do. That's probably the most evil we can be. Kleptomaniac rats. There is an order to the rats' chaos. In a somewhat official-looking building towards the center of the town, there is a digital inventory of every single item, complete with their origins, gross misinterpretations of their intended uses, as well as some highly unhelpful notes on where to find them. The Rubricator, described as a thingamajig maker with magical powers, has its place to the right of the Empress's lilac ribbon, under her snout swabs, on the four-legged box with the funny face, wherever that is. Well, find it. Find it! I kind of want to max out this fleet. So I wonder, we could go declare war. let's go declare war. Let's destroy some ships. Whoops, hold on. Not you. Nix, you stay home. You two go and declare war.
Accretion complete.
Ooh, we are losing 62. Let's just stop selling those. And now we're making 2. I'm very excited to find this rubricator. There's the beautiful Tianki space whales. Oh, you know what? I also want to colonize this. I forgot to do that. This is a size 25. Let's make it a mining world. What does this do? Wait, science? For miners, that's good. Actually, yeah, let's make this a mining world. Okay, what does that mean? Okay. Colonize? So there's a planet here that... Oh, no, that just means what we're focusing on. So if I said we're going to colonize Mars, and I want to focus on really mining every resource we can get from Mars, right? So I could say we want to focus on mining, and we're going to put all of our efforts into that. Or we could focus on agriculture and say, I want to make Mars into an agriculture world, and let's put all of our focus on that. And we could make a bunch of food on Mars. We could say focus on becoming a tech world. I want you to get as much science on Mars as we can. We'll build a bunch of science buildings, and we'll really focus on that. So what I mean by making it a mining world is saying we're going to focus on mining efforts. I want to make sure that we get a bunch of minerals out of this planet, as many minerals as we can. That's all we're doing. It's what our focus is for this planet. So that's all it is just saying, I want to get all this stuff out of it. I thought, if I was correct, I thought this spawned something, but I can't remember. Does that make sense? Where I'm not, like, you can't just, I guess you're just focusing on it. That's all it is. It's what you want to focus on. All right, Kleptomaniac. There's an order to the Rat's Chaos. Wait, oh, we already clicked on that. Sorry, I just must have misclicked. I wanted to see, I can't remember what this does. I don't know if I ever... Okay. The excavating team has discovered the source of the foul stench, and it is ill boding. Closer to the center of the city are enormous piles of dried fecal matter and pools of corrosive bile that exude toxic levels of hydrogen sulfide, making protective equipment necessary to proceed further. The archaeologists could not identify the alien DNA in the fecal matter, but the piles contain partially digestive hoarders. Whatever consumed these aliens swallowed them whole. Even more disconcerting is the discovery of a fresh pile. Wait, something ate these rats?
System geology.
What would eat these rat things? All right, One of our scientists leveled up. We can give him survey speed. He's one of our archaeologists. Or edict upkeep. Let's just go and make him better at that. It doesn't matter. These are both bad traits. What ate the rats? And swallowed them whole. This rat peoples. Not just like little rats, like rat people.
System survey complete.
Death of a great leader. Our great commander, Pete, has passed away at the age of 150 while in service to our empire. The people clamor for a memorial service to honor the leader's contribution to the Kelzan Empire. A grand event will give everyone closure and bolster our ideals. We can let the masses mourn or plan a grand parade now. Yeah, let's do a grand parade for him. Giant snakes? Actually, that's a great idea, Mac. You're probably right. A huge parade of troops and a flyover by naval forces marked the arrival of Pete's casket to its final resting place. Her body was fired into the nearest star during the society-wide broadcast. The departed leader's personal strategies and logbooks will become a part of the curriculum for the next generation of cadets. For the next 5 years, we get more unity, military ship build speed, but they died. So is that one of the leaders here? No. Who are you? I have no idea who that leader was that I just did a parade for. Incoming transmission from the Infinity Machine. It is done. It is done. Would you equate this game to a Plague Inc? I have to remember Plague Inc. In what way? Plague Inc did have some storyline where you spread your plague. I could kind of get behind that. I mean, it depends on how you want to play the game. Plague Inc, you had to kill everything, right? That was the goal. This one, you don't have to. You can be peaceful. You can have fun that way. Somehow, we've solved it. You helped. The organic nature of things eluded us. The answer lied behind us all this time. Of course, thank you, little ones. The universe is vast, yet so small, but now we see it all in its simple glory. It's lovely. Now that we have calculated infinity, there is but one thing we can do now. We can show you the truth. Farewell, young ones. You can play as... Oh, you can? You can play as the Cure? I didn't know that. So yeah, I would say it's like that. Absolutely. Glad we could help. Yeah, I can get behind that. Let's keep reinforcing this fleet. New heir. Was that our prince that died? Oh no, it was. All right, we got a new heir to the throne. They give us research speed. That's good. Research speed +6. Minerals from jobs +2.5. That would be so good. We'd get even more minerals. We don't need more minerals. But research speed is very good. Can I find a place for you in the government? Not yet, but I will. Hold on. You're a scientist. That's why. What's my current scientist give us? Research speed +2%. In industry 30. 1 research alternative. Statecraft, biology, 6%. So actually, eventually our prince might be better, but not yet. The Infinity Machine. The Infinity Machine disappears into Gargantua, the thing it studied for so long. As it passes the event horizon, the black hole begins to fluctuate. It takes in less light and the swirls of matter being sucked into it slow down. As in an instant, it lets out more light than any sun and starts radiating matter back into the universe. The black hole shrinks, unfitting of its name. We now dub it Pentacrule. I don't know why. Causing time dilation to become even stronger around it. Within Pentagrel, one can gaze into a mirror universe, the other end of the black hole, one just beginning. The Infinity Machine has shown us the truth. The black holes are wombs, and universes are their offspring. I'm not muted. You're lying. No, I'm not. You can hear me because you've been responding. You're lying. Studying this mirror universe is bound to teach us more about the one we live in, learning from the beginning. No, we don't own this place. Research speed plus 10% is good, and 200. Oh, we get 200 influence. That's really good. But this place now gets 12, 12, and 12, and we don't own it. Ugh, dang you. Okay.
System geology charted.
We are thinking of declaring war. You didn't unmute after you coughed. Oh, did I not? I bet bro think I'm kidding. No, oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. I want to find this rubricator. Kleptomaniac Rats. At the very center of the city, overlooking the main square, is a grand, ostensibly decorated palace with a garish neon sign advertising the Empress Motel. Oh, you did? Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought so. Dang it. Nice job. Nice job, Mac. Inside it are lavish chambers filled to the brim with treasure, from which the Empress and her board of trusted advisors governed. It is also where the hoarders held their last stand, defending their Empress and her precious rubricator. With any luck, the rubricator can still be found in its usual spot by the Empress's lilac ribbon. I can't remember if something bad happens after this, but I can't remember. I think it does. I can't remember. Do I want to keep my military nearby? Hold on. I think I do. I think I want to keep my military nearby. I'm almost... Oh, I don't know. All right. Kelzen weaklings. Our warriors are on their way to plunder your systems. Face them in battle if you can muster the courage, or cower in fear until they have had their fill of your riches. You can, of course, offer tribute now to spare yourselves from the coming onslaught. If it is sufficient, our warriors will be compelled to turn back. We could give them 2,500 food. We should get points for making you question whether or not you're still muted worked. Well, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. You'll get nothing from us, scum. They're gonna attack over here is the problem. And if they attack over here, I have to send all my fleet all the way around. And it's gonna take forever. So we could offer them tribute and just be over it. Yeah, we don't need food anyways. I'll think about it, Mac. I want to see what happens here. I thought something might, but I can't remember. Ooh, that's pretty. I can't remember if something happens after this. They do have extra civilians. We could make... I don't know. I don't know what you want. Oh, we're almost done colonizing. Oh, nice. On 5-1. We'll spend a bunch of our minerals on this.
Colony shape.
Nice. So we need to have our basics, which are stronghold, assembly, and luxury residences. This is going to be a factory world, so we want to focus on civilian industries. Maybe even build a couple. So we're not so negative. I can't remember what happens. I thought it was something bad, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just being ridiculous. Well, if something bad does happen, we'll be ready for it. We got a 20% chance for a breakthrough. I forget how this works. There's something like rolling a dice. Adding clues. Let's see what we get. Oh, so we got 12 clues? Or no, we got 2 clues. We rolled a 12. So we rolled a 12, got some clues. We have 457. I think we need like 700 if we wanted to talk to him. How many clues do we need? We need 5? Oh, they increase breakthrough chance. I can't remember. Let's see what we roll here, though. We got a 13. Yeah, we got some more clues on the way. We're going to go ahead and colonize this little planet here. I kind of like this system, though. It's kind of fun with the rolling. We've got 7 clues. How many do we need to...
Colony lattice.
See if we got it. 60%. Oh, 70%? We got a 10. 10 added 1 clue. We have a 70% chance for a breakthrough. I don't know what that means. 14 or greater. So you roll 1 through 10. Add in your skill bonus. All right. Plasma thrusters. Citadel battleships. Let's go. We got battleships, people. Bigger, better, bad. All right. The last... Is it the last one? No, second to last one. That's not psionic. If we're going to go psionic. Statecraft, no. Politics, no. Mercantile, no. Harmony, no. Expansion, no. Domination? No. Worker pops. Officials, no. 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 No, definitely not. What do we go with? Leader cost, leader upkeep. That gives us more unity. None of these are like great. Domestication, domination. Empire size from pops, I guess. That's our biggest thing, minus 10%. Worker pop output's 5%. Oh, these are bad. Unity per enforcers doesn't matter. This one's another 5, so you get 10% boost to these. Harmony, pop-up keep. Or pops, oh, and that's not the problem right now. Leader lifespan. Edict fund, empire size from pops, minus 10%. So we get 34 back. Stability. Oh. No, not mercantile. Politics. We get an extra envoy. We don't care about the galactic. Blah, blah. Statecraft, I guess so. Empire size minus 5%. So that'd be about 30 something off. Council agenda speed. Rightful claims oppose the fallen. All counselors gain stuff. Counselors. No, we're not doing subterfuge. We're not doing unyielding. That's too defensive. And we can't do anything else. So I guess it's statecraft. Which is weird to me. Alright, let's go for it. That's all we really got. Guess so. Oh, I thought we were on pause. I think something bad happens. I just want to see what it is. Find it! Find the rubricator.
System survey complete.
Let's go! Alright, the archaeologists were preparing to leave when they happened upon a large hidden chamber cluttered with artifacts, gnawed bones, and a substantial amount of fresh slobber. There, under a used royal nose swab, on a four-legged table with a carving of a face they confirmed was indeed funny, sat the rubricator. Insignificant-looking cube, spewing out a continuous stream of artifacts. Oh, wait, hold on. Sat the rubricator, maker of thingamajigs. Right where it's supposed to be. A tiny, insignificant-looking cube spewing out a continuous stream of artifacts. The rubricator is a replicator, an ingenious alien invention that can make endless copies of just about any artifact. And soon, it is ours. The planet-side team will begin the journey back to the safety of the ship. Thankfully, we will never know what attacked the hoarders. I thought something bad happened. I'm wrong. Oh, wait. Talons from the void. A snarling, hissing fiend has appeared out of the void. With one swipe of her giant talons, she snatched the archaeology shuttle carrying the excavation team and the rubricator back to the ISS Actor, bending it open and prying the rubricator from within. It seems we have finally had the displeasure of meeting the hoarding rat's assailant. The dragon must have been attracted by their countless treasures and made her nest within the royal palace, feasting upon their bodies. Perhaps she was on the prowl, or observed from afar as we excavated the ruins, waiting for the right moment to strike. She appears to be growling something in our general direction. Translate it or engage evasive maneuvers. Translate it. The rats went squeak, squeak, squeak. Then their bones went crunch, crunch, crunch. Now it is your turn to tickle the inside of Shard's belly. Yes, you have been naughty, little ones. The rubricator belongs to Shard. Please don't hurt us. Give back the rubricator this instant. We're ready. Give it back. A thunderous rumble erupts from the dragon's belly. Suddenly her wings are wrapped around the ship, her steamy breath fogging up the windshield as she peers inside, a maniacal glint in her eyes. How did she get so close so fast, and is she smiling? Why, you whet my appetite, little ones. She purrs softly, then lunges at it with all her might, fangs exposed. We got this. Is she gonna kill us?
Starbase launched.
Oh no. Oh no, are we gonna die? We might die. We're definitely losing ships. 17, 16. Every time she like fires, I lose ships. But we got our shields, our armor down. Hold on, I need to buy some of this. Sell 10,000 of this. Buy 500 of this. Oh, wait, we evaded. Our science ship didn't die. Oh, wait, it's down to half health. Are we going to win this? Oh my goodness, that laser probably just killed everything. Oh, no, we still got a lot of ships. I think we win this. The demise of Shard the dragon. The vile old dragon known as Shard has drawn her final breath. In a satchel around her neck, nestled in the downy fuzz underneath the gnarled scales above her heart, hangs their most treasured possession, the Rubricator, a relic capable of replicating any artifact as it comes in contact with. We found the Rubricator, the Drake-scaled trait for Leviathan transgenesis. Leviathan parade opportunity. We did it. We did it. I knew there was something that came out that was bad. All right, you're evading. We met someone? Mysterious aliens in the Romsteer system. Okay. All right, we need to go heal up. And then we'll go fight these guys. How much did we lose? I think quite a bit, but hold on. Fleet management. We don't want Corvettes anyways, so that's okay. And here we lost a couple Corvettes. Okay, not too bad. I thought there might be something that pops out. I just could not remember. All right. Outpost rebuilt. We got it. Build the research station again.
System geology charted.
Wait, oh, they're just reinforcements, I think. Yeah, they're probably reinforcements coming up. Okay, so we got the Rubricator. What does it do? Passive effect gives Archaeotech weapons 15% society research plus 20, creates 500 minor artifacts, but it costs 3,000 unity. To be honest, we don't use... Well, we do want the unity because we want... Because we want the Ascension perk. These things don't matter as much as Ascension perk, so we do need it. We could activate this, but... If I went to my collection... Wait, we're maxed out in minor artifacts? Chambered clay pot. What do we get? Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Produces 10 unity. We definitely want that, which means that I have to sell one of these two. Leader experience gain, orbital bombardment. These are not too bad. What do we have active right now? Leader upkeep, unity, ship weapon damage, leader upkeep, leader experience gain, 6 science, unity, 5 experience gain. We could probably sell this one off. So let's go to our non-friends. Offer a trade deal. We have this thing we don't care about. I think it's the ancient political memoir. Let's make sure. No, it's the Gruner data crystal. Oh no, let's give the orbital bombardment damage. It doesn't matter. We're not worried about that. So that's toxic bio engine. Barry Allen, how are you doing? So good to see you. How is Slay the Spire going? And I just realized what time it is. You made me look at the clock. I finally got here. Also, did you change your mic? I did not. Is it coming in better or worse? And it's going well. Way to go, Barry. Now he's going to go to bed. Yeah, it's a bit late. It is a bit late. Yeah, did you realize what you did, Barry? You made me go to bed. How dare you? Welcome back, Mac. They should like us by now. Why don't you like us? We're your overlords. Why won't you be my friends?
Incoming transmission.
You are gonna see her on Friday, huh? All right, show us your wares. What do you got? Food storage containers. No, I don't need food. No, stop it. Bed is for cowards. I love it. Yes. But you did approve that one, right? Okay. Oh my goodness. It sounds more echoey. Oh no! Don't tell me that. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get that fixed. Is this any better? I've beaten the game with 2 out of 4 characters. Nice. Nice. She was sad she had to cancel last time. Oh, gotcha. We just killed a dragon. Our fleet's still pretty powerful. We didn't lose that many ships. I thought we were going to lose a lot more ships. Still got about 38k. I think we can go fight them. Oh, that was, we did that because we want to activate this one. I guess we could activate this. It's not much. Me too, but it happens. I'm hoping she's feeling better. It's a lot of fun, though. Lots of thinking. I like that. I like a good thinking game. We're losing a lot of consumer goods. Yeah, we are losing a lot of consumer goods. We need to get the factory world here back on track. Let's resettle. Oh, we don't have a lot of civilians, though. Oh, this is almost 100. I think the echo is on your end, Barry. He sounds fine to me. Okay, thanks. I appreciate it. OMG, I'm getting played. What else can we do? You're not getting played. Oh, you're the one who just made it out alive from the dragon. Okay. This might be a decent place to call it. Oh no! We're out of trade. My bad. I didn't see trade going down. Wait, do we actually go negative? Job efficiency and empire size plus 100. Oh my goodness, our empire size just went to 1,324. Oh. That's not good. Oh my goodness. 1,324. That's insane. Okay, they're repaired. You know what? Before we upgrade, let's go fight. I want to fight this. All right, we're gonna run into problems though. Can I sell these? Hold on. Can I sell astral threads? No, I can sell this. Which I don't know what that's used for, so I don't know if I want to sell it or not. All right. I think we're just meeting someone. If we found someone down here, this will be huge. Because we're just waiting for something to do. We're looking to fight a war and we can't find someone. Consumer good upkeep +5. Not a good time. We've already got a -1. So you got to be flexible and work with what you're getting. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. I missed your message. I'm so sorry. But yeah, basically each of the 4 characters plays very uniquely. And then each of them have a ton of different ways you can play them, which depends kind of on the luck of the draw. Yeah, it reminds me of a couple card games. Old with defects. Our starbase in the Gemma system reports that the Orlin Memorial Caravan Fleet has evacuated and abandoned a decrepit ship now in unstable orbit. Oh, let's go get it. I might have... Hold on, where is this? Here? Yeah, perfect. Why don't you go get it? Go get it. Okay, we're positive. We're just negative in these two. Oh, very negative in these two. Hold on. Why don't we save up some and then we can sell like 1,000 of these, but we need to save up some. I want to see how our fleet does. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm very excited. Overseer. The extraction of the Shard's eye was a messy process with a few false starts. Luckily, the behemoth had a lot of eyes for us to practice on. Oh, that's creepy. We then towed the optic to Zretha, and something both fascinating and revolting happened. The Oculus started attaching and integrating itself into the local starbase overlooking Zrisha. The cause of this is unknown, but then again, much of the Drake's physiology is beyond us. The fusing is not complete yet, but our scientists believe it has to be halted now if we wish to proceed with our previous plans. Let's see with the sight of Shard. We get 10 planet sensor range, 10 hyperlane detection. That's huge. 1, 2, 3, 4 to get here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could see all the way to here. We could see most of this area. Scrape it off, we have a deadline to reach. This will reduce the amount of unity the opportunity will produce. Sorry. Very carefully removed, we wouldn't want to damage it. The Kelson triumph over the opportunity situation recedes by -30, but we gain 4,000 science. Now I still want the parade. Yeah, I still want the parade. Encourage it, discourage it. Pause the situation and unlock a special planetary to move the parade there. No, this is fine. This is fine. All right, here we go. Big battle, then we'll probably call it a night. Here we go. So, we're using missiles and we're just shooting. We're trying to stay as far away from everyone as we can, but problem is everyone's so close right now. But we might be able to break through. Let's see. Because we've got everything coming at us. Let's see what we can do. So our goal is to attack stuff, but also keep our distance, and we're not able to keep our distance, which is a problem. So I don't know what we're attacking right now, but whatever we're attacking... Oof, my ships are probably going to get rocked pretty hard. They're also using lasers, which are good against us. So we'll see. So you got to be... Oh, yeah. See what our ships can do. If our ships can keep their distance, we can win. That's what it comes down to. If we can keep our distance from them, we, I think, outrange them. But we're down to 7.1k and 28. I think we're still going to win.
Anomaly found.
We don't care about anomalies right now. We're fighting. Oh, we're firing on this thing. Home base ore grinder. I don't care what we're firing at. I just need to kill whatever we're firing on. We need to kill all these little ships. And I think we're winning. We are Legion. The Kelson Empire will not be denied. The impressive effects of our unity are undeniable. A deep-seated motivation and hunger for expansion permeates every corner of society, bringing forth astounding advances in combat capabilities and scientific leaps that we could not have anticipated. What chance does a galaxy full of different opinions, random resource distribution, and clashing interests have against a concord such as the will of the Kelson Empire? I think because we just destroyed so many ships, We got so many crisis points. So let's go to our crisis. The unseen ripples available. So we need to take 17 months and do that. And that's okay. I think we won't get this yet, but let's go to our, is it government? Crisis here. Yeah, we hit level 2. We destroyed so many ships, enemy ships, that we hit level 2. We can have menacing corvettes, extra damage against starbases, and war exhaustion gain minus 75%. That's huge. So we can do fleet management, new design, menacing corvette. Whoops, we can have brawler, a small and a medium, or 3 smalls. This would allow these two. Let's see. This does 5.41 per day. This does 10. With 2 afterburners and armor. But here's the best part. They only cost minerals. But yeah, next time Slay the Spire goes on sale, it's probably worth looking at picking up. I think it would be a lot of fun. Oh, I have it. I just need to play it. This is menacing. Let's go with this is Min Corvette. Min. So I just need to play it. Or wait till SDS2 to come out sometime this year. But it'll probably be like end of the year. Yeah, I have it. I just need to play it. Min Evasion. Questions: do we want swarmer missiles or 3 of these? So we could shoot 3 missiles, or shoot 1 and swarmer missiles. These can also outrange. Still so much I'm learning. Yeah. But I know 2 things. All right, hit me with those 2 things. Let me know when you do, and I can tell you like 2 things about the game. Do we think the longer range Corvette is better, or the more missiles? I'm trying to figure out why quantum missiles do so much less. Their damage is more. Oh, their cooldown is half. So the problem is you're only firing once every 8.5 days. So you get 2 shots of these off for 1 shot of these. That's why. Okay, so this is better. So basically our fleets... we just want... yeah, we're basically done with these. We're going to destroy these. Disband that. There's nothing here. We're going to create a new fleet, and this is going to be menacing corvettes. We're going to have 160, but it's because it's only 4,800 minerals, and that's it. Oh no, not 4,800. I don't know how many that made, but it's only going to be mineral costs. So that's going to be huge. We destroyed everything, and we still have most of our fleet. Mining drone base destroyed. We have destroyed the mining drone base and managed to recover most of its stores of processed minerals and special alloys. Let's go. Which means that, how many did we lose? We lost 7 ships. That's it. That's it. 7 ships. Our commander upgraded. Every enemy ship destroyed gives us 8 mineral or alloys. Don't get me wrong. Scout is good, but we want the alloys. That's so good. Let's go heal up. And let's reinforce this one. I don't know how many we're making. It's like 300, so it'd be like 100. Corvette. Yes, the Corvette. So we really want to go destroy something. I'm hoping... I want to see something real quick, actually. How far... No, it wasn't that. It was... Here. Every time we destroy something, it moves us forward. So we can eventually get menacing destroyers, menacing cruisers, and a Star Eater. So no menacing battleships, but we could get menacing cruisers, which will be really good. Menacing Corvette evasion goes up by 15%. Oh, that is good. So I actually want my really good general who just leveled up, this one, to be here. And we can throw... No, we don't want disengagement. That guy's really bad, so it'd be you. Ship weapon damage, that's not bad. Tracking, sure. How goes your conquest? So good. We just got menacing, or we just got, yeah, menacing corvettes, which only cost minerals, and we are making 458 minerals. So every month we get a corvette plus half, 1.5 corvettes. That's so good. All right, we translated the language. No, it's another enclave. Is there no one else out here? Is it just us two in this whole galaxy? Is this the life we're living? Only that much? Yeah, I probably should be making more. Nowadays I hear people make tons. There's probably much more out there. A month. I'm also selling 64. So actually I'm really making 500 and something because I'm selling 64. You know what? We don't need alloys anymore. So our 116 alloys we can sell off. That's kind of nice. I need to get our consumer goods under control. Oh, hold on. We don't need alloys. I have 12 mining worlds that are making me 2K. Nice. You have 12 mining worlds? That's a lot of mining worlds. But you know what I can do? These, well, I mean, we're producing only 1,000. Let's see. But you know what we don't need is this forge world. Let's translate this to an industry, a factory world, and replace... Hold on, can I replace this heavy industry? Here we go. With something like this? Oh, I'm lacking minerals. Oh, well, of course. But these turn minerals into alloys. We want something that gets more civilian industries. Because we don't need alloys anymore. Primordial soup. Nestled in sheltered pockets across CATS 3A's surface is a rich sludge of simple organic compounds that researchers believe could have be a hotbed for abiogenesis. The spontaneous formation of organic life from lifeless matter. CATS 3A has an unusually thick atmosphere for a barren world, which could make it hospitable for simple life forms. Although this presents a unique opportunity to study what could be the early stages of the origin of life, it would be best to set our expectations low, as it may still be millions of years before it evolves naturally on CATS 3A, if at all. Okay. I should have... Oh, you're doing that. Okay, they're repaired. Our commander... Who is this guy? Weapon damage and fire rate's good. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. So we really just want this one. Yeah. I might be able to get 2K. I've got a couple unification worlds. This is one of our mining worlds.
Spaceborne life form.
Okay, so these two are done. I'm gonna have them. Can I upgrade? No. I was hoping I could upgrade them into menacing, but I don't think I can. Where'd that happen? Oh, one of those guys. Yeah, fair enough. All right, keep exploring. I gotta figure out what to do with them. I do have a factory. The generator worlds are necessary, but the forge world, I really want to switch into factory worlds. Yeah. Okay, so we should be able to change that into civilian industries and start getting our consumer goods. Old with defects. Ooh, integrated cybernetics. Likely due to the vessel being a civilian transport, the shipboard databases were not fully scrubbed as part of the decommissioning process. So while nothing else of value was found aboard the ship, our data scientists have managed to recover partial references to unknown alien technology. Nice. Got another archaeological site. I think I'm going to release these guys and then destroy them. I think that's our plan.
System geology sharded.
Lacking 232. We can do that. Just wait the month. Ooh, it departs. It appears as though the enigmatic cache is now done with its scan of Hanum Tur 2 and is seeking another target planet within our borders. Relief. You know what? Actually, let's go fight off some of these things that we can just go kill. 2K, 2K. That's 3.6K. So let's have them come up here, destroy that. We'll just have this fleet roam around killing stuff. In fact, we can split them up. Let's have the smaller one go up here and the bigger one go this way. Yeah, why don't we do that? 1K, 600, 2K, 2K? Yeah, that's fine. Wait, why didn't anyone investigate that spot? Oh, we don't know it exists. What do you mean? I see a line from here. Okay. Guess not. Oh, because of these guys? Oh, it's not connected there. That's why. Okay. Triumph over a bright day greeted the packed crowds at Zrisha. Today, as the procession carrying our proof of the destruction of the Shard traveled through the planet's cities, the parade's progress was broadcast throughout the Empire to billions of viewers. The Eye of Shard has already seemed to have become a staple of the Kelzen culture, inspiring artists and creators across Kelzen Empire. After finishing the world tour, the Eye of Shard was placed in a specialized display at the center of the capital to inspire generations to come. Worker pop resource output, menial drone, authoritarian ethics, and 13,000 unity. That'll help. Now, I do need to buy some more of these. I do need to make sure I don't run out of trade. But I need to transition this to a factory world. Yeah, we have to get these done. I need to stop losing 64 consumer goods. All right, we should get stuff soon. We got 7 months left.
System survey.
Clone vats. Edict Fund Base, Administrative Park. It's not bad. Bureaucratic Upkeep. No. Slave Army, no. No, we don't care about that. Tile Blockers, no. These are all just really bad choices. There's really bad choices. Let's go with this, I guess, just because. They're now a protectorate. Why are you a protectorate? All right. Okay. You got your money back. Be happy, Mac. Be happy. On solar sails, we have found the wreckage of an archaic spaceship of unusual design. Instead of using propulsion similar to that of modern ships, the craft relied on large sails unfurled in the vacuums of space. Presumably the ship harvested solar energy and drifted to the solar winds created by starlight. Create message in a bottle archaeological site. Ooh. Where did that happen? Hold on. Are you good at digging? You are good at digging. You're very good at digging. Dig. Message in a bottle. Let's talk agreements. So if I let you do whatever you want, you don't have to join my fights. That's 700. Now, if I want you to give me some stuff, that's even less. If I say give me a bunch of science, that's even less. This doesn't make sense. Why is this so cheap? They're not going to like this one. But they will take this? Why is this so cheap? Could I say go for 2? I don't care about the unified sensors. We're getting a bunch of stuff. We get tons of energy, tons of food, which I don't need, and this, and minerals. We get really good science. We get some moats. That's not bad. And we get 31 alloys and 78 consumer goods. They're going to take this? That's if I go vassal. If I go tributary, I can get even more. Tons of science. Tons of goods. They won't give us any moats, but you know what? I don't think I care about that. Can I get this? No, they won't give us the alloys. But I will get tons of food or minerals and energy credits, which is good, and food. Could I switch that out? I could. If I do that and do alloys, I get 130 of these. Can I get some? No. So it's one or the other. Technically, minerals are better, but you know what? 130 would allow me to not worry about consumer goods ever again. And what we could do... Oh, we can't have any buildings, though. We can't have any holdings. But what we could do... is get... is not use factory worlds. Let's see if they take that. I'd be shocked if they take it. It's weird that they're now a tributary. They took it. Okay. So now... is this going to change by +4? It'll go up. But as a tributary... I don't need, look, we're making 65. I don't need these to be factory worlds. We can instead go to something like mineral worlds, mining worlds, stop this, and build 2 more mining worlds. And we replace these with the mining districts. This one's a very bad mining world, but it's still, it'll give us something. Now we're making 510, but also hopefully the consumer goods. This factory world produces 96. I kind of need that one. Is this also a consumer? No, what is this? A factory world. Yeah, I don't need this to be a factory world. I can make this a mining world, focused on mining.
I have arrived.
Lucas Lono, welcome on. Is this like too hard to get into from a new player's perspective? It will take time and playthroughs. I found I learned best when watching people and having them explain and ask questions, but also just by diving in and learning as you go. I like to go through my playthroughs very slowly. You'll see I pause a lot. I think about the different scenarios I'm in and kind of read a lot. There is a lot to it, but I don't think it's too complex for people to get into. I think it's a lot of time. And if you're looking for a new game that you want to spend hours into and have a bunch of fun with, this is it. If you're trying to do a quick pickup game, this is not that type of game. This is a very role-playing-esque game where you can go, I'm going to be conquering the galaxy, or I'm going to be befriending the galaxy. We're going to try to, survive in peace and fight off the crisis, or we're going to do it this way. I want to be space dwarves. I want to be, I want to be a bunch of, I don't know. Let me see here. What else we got? You could do, like in this one, I'm becoming the crisis. I said, I want to be the most evil I can be. I want to destroy the entire galaxy, not just like take out, species and stuff. I want to literally blow up the entire galaxy. So that's why I'm going to become the crisis. There's so many options and storylines that makes it so fun. But I found it's much more fun to go through it slowly and read. For example, we just started digging up an archaeological site, and it's called Message in a Bottle. Let's see what we found. As we expected, the interiors of this solar sailor is appropriately archaic. The bridge resembles in the deck of an old planet-bound sailing ship designed to sail on watery seas. So we basically found a pirate ship in space. The deck plating appears to be metal, but most surfaces are covered with carved wood, a contrast to the glass-like substance on viewports and data screens. Powering up the ship's computers, we have found a data file with an old-fashioned seafarer's song. According to our archaeologist, this melody was once known as a sea shanty or space shanty. We are attempting to transcribe the lyrics. So we just found this, pirate ship in space, and we're going to go ahead and figure out what it's doing there. Right? So you kind of can get into it, but it does take time. How long is the average playthrough? For me, it's probably a month for me. Yeah, probably about a month, I would say. I don't think I've been playing this one the whole month. But that's because I go so slow. You'll notice I pause a lot. I read everything. I love to get through into the storyline of it all. So I'd say for me, it's about a month-long playthrough. I also have all the DLCs, which means that there are so many things that they've added. If you just start off with the base game, it's a lot simpler. There's not as much to it, which is fine. That's a great place to start. And then you slowly add in more DLCs like, hey, now we can do robots. Now we can do Leviathans, like the dragon I just fought. I just fought a giant dragon in space. All right, Well of Power. Okay, we're becoming the Crisis, which means we're becoming the most evil thing in the galaxy. The massive amounts of data from all the tests regarding the supposed dimensional ripple effect has finally been processed. The results are spectacular. There is definitely a connection, and a powerful one at that. Explicit patterns have been found. How actions taken in our reality causes certain fluctuations in the shroud. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, Lucas. That's very nice of you. Thank you, thank you. And this proves that these unseen energies can be tamed and eventually directed for all sorts of extraordinary purposes. So now, please remember, we are becoming the most evil we can. I don't actually do this playthrough pretty much ever because I don't like being evil. I feel bad when I'm evil. So I don't usually do this. Well, I've only got a month-ish before my EMS deployment, so I'll see what I can do in that time. Yeah, and just have fun. Have fun with it. Ask questions if you have any. I'd love to answer them. I will tell you, I love talking Stellaris. I do. I can talk Stellaris for hours on end. This is the first time I've ever tried to become the evil people, the Crisis. So we are going through and we're trying to become the bad guys. Now, this is a weird playthrough because I haven't met very many people. I've only met these guys. I haven't gotten down here yet, but I haven't met anyone. All right. All right, message in a bottle. We're continuing to dig out this sailing ship. I believe there is a Stellaris channel. Yes, there is a Stellaris channel in our Discord. Let me go and paste a link to that. I'd love to chat and see what people are playing. Yeah, it's a really good game, but it comes with a lot of questions. Immediately after we completed the restoration and reactivation of the data files, a thrumming musical cadence surged throughout the ship, accompanied by the auto-tuned voices of ancient mariners. Transcription follows. Come, all you young spacefarers, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of our fish from the sea. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind blows, then we're all together, boys. Blow ye winds fringeward, hey. Blow ye winds, blow. Out to the galaxy, steady she goes. Up come the solar winds, taking us far, all through the space lanes and out to the stars. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind blows, then we're all together, boys. Blow ye winds fringeward, hey, blow ye winds blow. Out to the galaxy, steady she goes. Let's translate some more lyrics. Give me more song. So basically we just found some, I don't know, an abandoned ship, and we're just finding some lyrics to songs. Apparently they wrote some sea shanties. All right, so this is a fleet that we're fighting, these little space amoebas. We are these ships over here. Now, we are using missiles. So our tactics that we're using, and we actually talked about this, but if you ever have questions, we can talk about it again. So our ships, we're using missiles. The idea behind missiles is that they shoot very far away. If you'll notice, the range on these missiles is 0 to 100, whereas lasers can shoot 0 to 40, disruptors can only get 30 range, mass drivers can go up to 50, and mining lasers can hit 30. So we are using long-range missiles. But that combined with our very fast ships allow us to stay out of range of their weapons. Now, I did notice they shot out these little flagella missiles. These are like, think of it like shooting out, I don't know, like a baby gun that will go and attack our ships. So they're using their like little flagellas to shoot at us. Now our ships are going to try to run away. You'll notice they keep like shooting missiles and staying as far away as we can and shooting them at them from afar. That is how our ships work. You could use the other ones, by the way. Lasers, mass drivers, disruptors are all options. I'm being told to go to sleep because my appointment is early. You should, and I'm going to sleep as well. It's already 2:30. All right, we killed 9 of them. We didn't lose a single ship, so that's really good. They can go back. They can heal up. We are going to have a scientist. Uh-oh, where's our scientists? We're going to have a scientist, I said. Who are you? Wait, who are you? Yeah, you're not a bad one. What about you? You're not a bad one either. I'm okay with either of you. Why don't you come up here and figure out what they were protecting? All right, I'm gonna go heal up over here. No, they can go heal up at home. That's fine. Oh no, hold on. We're losing that. There we go. So there is an economy. Good night. Good luck being the worst. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. That means a lot to me, Mac. Thank you. There is an economy aspect where you have to manage how many energy credits you're getting, how many minerals, how much food, how many consumer goods, how many alloys, how much trade, stuff like that. Now, give me a second. We are trying to build up this beautiful fleet of evil ships. That's this one here. Now, the good news is, since they're evil ships, they only cost minerals. Wait, where did they go? Here we go. Menacing corvettes only cost minerals, which is a huge deal. Because minerals are much easier than alloys to make. All right, we're still converting that one. Wait, why are you urban? No, we want you as a mining world. We're building all these new mining worlds so we can build these awesome ships. Oops, this one is going to be a luxury residence. So every month you collect. So we're getting 512 per month. And we're converting everything into these mineral worlds because we want more minerals, more mining worlds, right? This is only making 9. Let's say, no, you're going to be a mining world, giving us 25% more from miners. That's huge. All right. These ships are almost at the war zone. If we look at our evilness, we're making our way towards level 3. Level 3 will unlock menacing destroyers, which are better than corvettes. Level 4 gives us menacing cruisers. And this also gives our menacing corvettes more evasion, meaning dodging bullets, right? The ability to dodge bullets. Ship weapon damage goes up when we hit level 4. Destroyer tracking goes up. What is this? Oh yeah, the engine frame. Star Eaters, cruiser hull points, ship upkeep. Wow. All right, more lyrics, and then we got to call it a night. As we explored the ship, further attempts to power it up and recover its data files unlocked more stanzas of the ancient space shanty. The ship's holographic display vibrantly projected images of sailors and spacefarers singing and dancing in accompaniment. Up comes the great dragon in search of our home, through space to a place that's beneath waves and foam. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind blows, then we're all together, boys. Blow ye winds fringeward, hey, blow ye winds blow. Out to the galaxy, steady she goes. Up comes the Tianki, the king of deep space, racing our ships in a hyperspace chase. Up comes Leviathan, tentacles grasp, choking our ship as we shiver and grasp. All right, good shanty. All right. I think we are about ready to save this. I got to call it a night. It is about 2:30 in the morning here, but I want to say thank you, everyone. I really do appreciate it. I love hanging out with you all. I love that I get to do this and, you know, as a hobby and hang out with you all means a lot to me. Honestly, I do. I really just want to say thank you. You all are awesome. We're gonna go on a raid. I like to support other streamers who are streaming. So let's see who is on. I don't see anyone playing Stellaris that I know. But let's head over to. I'm trying to see who. You know what? There's one new streamer that I met, and I really like him. He's a Christian streamer. I don't know. I only hung out with him for a day, but I really like him. So he actually makes some of his own video games and stuff like that. His name is Yoshi OST. So we're gonna head over there. I want to really support him. He's a really, really nice person, and I like him. So thank you again, everyone. I really do appreciate your support, whether you're lurking on the side, following, viewing, subscribing, anything like that. Really means a lot to me. So thank you for that. I can't wait to hang out with you all again. Probably tomorrow night is the goal. We'll see. I think tomorrow night should be free. I was just doing it in my head. I think so. And I'll see you then. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good night.